A night, a night, a night, a night. Checking I got my thing up. My heart rate might be slightly elevated in general, and I'll be sniffing because, spoiler alert, I am sick. I'm so sick, in fact. I'm wicked in it. I didn't the wagon. Work is not bothering you. Oh, look. Cheap viewers. Thanks, Seribot. Right, okay. So, it took me like an hour and a half to get this all working. Because if you were here before, why does that still make a sound? If you were here before, there was a okay. There was an issue with how what am I trying to say? Oh, so I couldn't play let's time this because it's not picking up my heart rate. I couldn't play Persona 2 Eternal Punishment purely because it was not available in my country or my region. Now, oh. Okay. I couldn't do it because it wasn't available in my region. So I had to ask Ultimate Persona to make me a US account. And then we got to play it. I had to come back and I completely forgot how to do it. And I wanted to make sure I wasn't deleting anything. So, oh. No, what? Why is my mic not working? Where are you hearing me from? My mic's not plugged in apparently. One second. Fucking attacked. Okay, it's working. My heart rate is so high, I'm not even in the game yet. Okay. Yeah, so I had that issue, but we're back now. Also, oh, of course, Pie was eager to be played, but no more. The second one, I did buy the third one, so if it to come next time, I already have it just in case PlayStation, because PlayStation are ending their support for PS4. Nothing could stop them when it comes to this. I'm relaxing, don't worry. Oh, what? Oh. You just get the data from, like, okay. Be nice if you could get the data from, you know, the other console, but, you know. Yeah, that's right. She hasn't set foot outside her room today either. And she's still talking about that friend of hers. Keep telling her there's no such person. And when I do, she gives me such a stare. I've never seen her look at me that way before. Never. Please, she was always such a bright and cheery girl. Hey, Mom! Where did the happy daughter of mine go? What happened to her? Please try to stay calm. This matter must be handled with the utmost care. Remember, your daughter has even rougher. Okay, we mustn't think of it as a lost cause. She'll never get the help she needs. Rest assured, I'll do everything in my power to assist you. Let's work together and bring that happy little girl of yours back. Yes, you're right. Thank you. I feel better just hearing you say that. I think I'm going to check on her. Alright, be careful though. Try not to say anything that might upset her. So to recap.
Naomi?
This is the events post the first game, and basically everyone that died. Naomi? Are you on a bed already? It's your mom. You're coming in. She's dead. Hello, Naomi. Naomi? I believe you're still in that same spot. Sitting all day must be killing your legs. Why not have a seat on the bed? Betto. Naomi? No, I had a really lovely encounter today. I was out shopping and I noticed an adorable little kitten at the pet shop. You've been looking for me for a cat, right? You just kept staring at me. You barely pry myself away from it. I'd love to introduce you to... Shit. Maybe tomorrow you can go out and see it. Your teacher said it was okay for you to skip school. I go too fast and I'm sleeping.
Naomi?
Is someone with you? Seiko. Naomi, please listen to me very closely. And don't get mad. I just want to ask about your friend. I want to know more about her. The girl Seiko from your class. How long has she been there? Always. And what class was it again? 2 and 9. Yes, that's right. You've always said it's a wonderful homeroom where everyone gets along beautifully. But the thing is, no one else from your class Get out. Don't believe a word I'm saying, so just get the hell out of my room! Why did you even come up here? Why you pretend you even care you don't believe me? You think I'm crazy, don't you? Stop it! You're going to hurt your hand. Listen, there's no such person as Seiko. You have to put yourself together, please. I'm together. It's everyone else has gone mad. Please, you need to calm down. Just leave me alone. You can go to hell. I know she's real. Naomi. Oh. Naomi, please. I'm begging you. Just calm down, please. Go. It's alright, Naomi. It's medicine. It'll help you relax. No. Naomi, take medicine. Take it. No, I don't want to. Oh. Why don't anyone believe me? Like I said, this is succeed. This is the events post the first game. So everyone who died in that game, when they came back to the real world, they don't exist. As if they never existed. As far as I'm aware, they're supposed to make their way back to try and save them. Oh. Narita? I thought it was an anime, man. It's typical anime, man. Oh, it's on Steam. I didn't even need to do that. It's on fucking Steam. Corpse party. Party. Cha. Ooh. Yeah. Hey, yo. Spooky. Time. Corpses. Die. Books of shadows. I can't even read. Nah. Oh, okay. Fine, just get rid of the music, bro. While I'm spinning. There's 7 chapters. Shangri-La? Is this Yakuza? Oh, what a lovely weather. I wonder how Mimi's faring at school today. I hope she's enjoying herself. The spirits seem unusually active again.
私やあゆみちゃんが小さい頃から
There's this
感
old
じていた
sense of
嫌な予
unease
感
too.
が
The
この
same
数
one
日で
Yumi and I
よ
have
り大
been
きくなった気がします。
feeling all our lives,
何が起こ
stronger
って
than
いるの
ever.
でしょうか。
I don't like it one bit.
とても
I can
とても
sense
近いところに
its presence.
あれの存在を感
It's
じ
got
る。
him very, very close.
まさか
Shit.
ですよね。
That's preposterous, right?
気のせいとは思います
I'm
が、
probably just imagining things. Ooh. My toaster. My
あ
toaster.
の子に話しておかなきゃいけない
Maybe
か
it
も
would be best if I
ですね。
talked with her about it.
悪いことが起きなければ
I
良い
only
ので
hope
すが。
nothing bad happens. Let me take a sip. Like a shadow, episode 1. See you. See you. See you. Flop.
カバンを投げ出してベッドに寝転び、
Come
天
on.
井を見上げる。
I threw down my bag and collapsed onto the bed and stared up at the ceiling.
見慣れた照明、
These were my familiars. Familiar lighting,
部屋の隅っこ
familiar
に
patterns I knew so well, that familiar stain in the corner.
あれは私が5つの誕生日の時、
I remember when my dad
開ける前の
made
缶
that
を振り
stain.
まくって
It was my 5th
炭酸ジュー
birthday,
スをお父さんが天井に
and
ま
he
で
just opened the can of soda. I'd been shaking.
これだけ見慣れた光景を眺めているんだから、
Staring at my ceiling was something I'd done a million times before.
時々
But
感
today,
じる
it
不思
felt
議な既視感。
strange. It's like I just come from doing the exact same thing.
今の瞬間、
And
こ
I'm
の
not
出来事
talking
って
the general
前に
act of
もあった
lying
ん
in
じゃない
bed
かっ
and
て。
looking up, but more specific in the sense that I'd experienced this singular moment in time once before. あゆみちゃん。
それはデジャブって言って、
はい。何が好
心に新たな可能
き？
性が生まれている証拠なんだって。
I believe the term you're looking for is deja vu. Supposedly, deja vu signifies that a new destiny has just been born within you.
おめでとう中島さん。
So
もう
congratulations,
一人の人格が
Nakashima.
誕生しつつあるわよ。
You may be a whole new person now.
委員長がさらっと怖いこと言ってたけど、
So that said, the class rep is making light of the
自分のこ
situation.
とを客
in
観
her
的に
casual,
見つ
creepy
めてい
way.
る自分がよくいる。
Maybe she was right. I'd been more cognizant of my actions since then.
こういうのって
Usually, I had paid too much attention to every little thing I do.
いつもはすぐ
I begin obsessing, and then I just give myself a headache and end up calling it quits.
それが
But
今日
this
に限
deja
っては
vu
本当にリアルに
was real.
いつも以上に大きくなって
It was far stronger
私
than
の周りを包んでるんだ。
it had any right to be. This wasn't your run-of-the-mill spooky feeling. It was encompassing. No. No matter where you go in this house, love smells just like you now. Is this heaven?
なんだろう、聖子。
I swear,
前にもこれあ
聖
っ
子
た気がするの。
doesn't this feel like this has all happened once before?
何が？
What has?
聖子をうちに泊めたこと。
You sleeping over here.
なんか次
And
の日
then the
福
next
岡に
day,
行こう
we're
って
both like,
話を
hey,
したよう
let's
な
go
気が
clothes
ね。
shopping. Don't you remember?
ご冗談を。
Surely you just.
私がついにナオミを
Long I have sought to
この
capture
サンクチュアリへの潜入
thee
に
and
成功した
infiltrate
の
the
は
walls
今
of this
日が
holy
初めてなの
temple,
です
but
よ。
today marks my successful conquest.
だよね。
Yeah,
気のせいか。
I guess that isn't the sort of thing I forget quite so easily. It's just my imagination. Hey, yeah! Finally, our flag has been planted! Seiko and Naomi, together at last.
楽しもう。
You bet.
フラグって何？
This is going to be lots of fun. But what's all this about a flag?
おいおいわかりますよ。
Oh, I think you know.
そう。
And
今日は
so
私の家
began
で
my first
聖子と
ever
お泊まり会をするこ
slumber
とになって
party
たの。
with Seiko.
語源が終わったら速攻学
The
校で
moment
お菓子とジュース
I don't know.
2人でたっぷり買い込んできた。
The moment fifth period ended that day, we tore right out of school and loaded up on all the junk food and drinks we could carry.
聖子とは長い付き合いになるけど
Seiko and I
お
had
互い
been
が家に
friends
泊まっ
forever,
たりしたことはなかっ
but
たから
neither of us had stayed
私も
home at
ち
the
ょっと
other's
テンション
house
上がってる
before. So we're pretty excited. This was gonna be fun. It's gonna get real sexual in like 30 seconds, man.
あ、そうだ、
Ah,
ナ
Naomi.
オミ。お店に連絡
Do
入
you
れ
mind
て
if I take a quick call
今日
home?
のことは
The
伝
kids
えてあ
know
るけど
where I'll
学
be,
校から
but
直行してきた
I
から
should
ね。
still check in since I didn't have a chance to swing by.
うん、いいよ。
Sure, go
携帯
ahead.
使う？
Do you need to use the landline?
あ、大丈夫。
No, no, my cell phone will be just fine.
電話入れとかな
I
いと
just worry about
寂しが
probably
ると
you,
思う
you
のよ
know.
ね。
It'd be sad if I didn't at least call.
わかった。じゃあ喋
No
ってて。
problem.
ちょっと
わかった
私もトイレ行ってくる。
You do your thing. I'll just take a quick bathroom break. Hee
コール中の携帯を片手に
I exited my room,
聖子を残して部
and
屋を出
I
る。
glanced behind me as to see Seiko holding her cell phone to her head with one hand, while flashing me a peace sign with the other.
なんだかほんと新鮮。
The mere idea that there would be a friend waiting for me in my room when I got back was just so exciting.
今晩たっぷり話せるの
Oh,
もね。
but things we could talk about at night.
何
Where
話
should we start? What story should we tell?
うんうん。オッケー。よし、ゆう。明日お父さん
Yeah,
遅くなるらしい
okay.
からね。
It's like that's gonna be like coming home tomorrow,
お友
you.
達の送別が終わったら
So I hit your rate after the festival cleanup and all the goodbyes.
一緒に準備してお父
Then
さん
we could get ready for that special surprise together. Okay? Hmm?
じゃあみんなによろしくね。
Give all my love to the others and make sure you all tuck in tonight so you don't catch colds. Take care, you.
大丈夫だった？
Hey, are they holding up okay?
ありがとう。
Sure. Sure are. Which means I've got nothing to worry about. I can enjoy my time with you to the fullest.
楽しそうだね。
Sounds like you're ready to have some fun.
ナオミこそ。
And I bet you are too.
何話そっか。
So what should we talk about?
何でも OK だよ。
Anything you like. I'm just glad to have this blissful opportunity.
なんだろう。
I really can't
なん
say
だか
what
照れく
why
さ
I
い。
felt so shy and embarrassed.
いつも一緒にいるの
The
に。
two of us were always together after all.
場所が学校から
Changing the
自分の
setting
日常の空間
from
に変
school
わ
to
っただ
my
けで、
personal
すごく
space
距離が近くなった気が
just
し
seemed
て。
to bring us a lot closer.
私は聖子の
I
顔を
found myself
ま
staring
じま
at
じと見て
Seiko's
しまった。
face, as if studying it.
この子、
Did
こんな
she
顔してたっけ？
always look like that?
この子、
This
私
was
を友達と
someone
思
who
ってくれてるん
regarded
だ。
me as a friend.
とか、
Well,
い
not
ろいろ
ugly.
考えて、なんだかよく
All
わ
my
からな
kinds
い
of
緊
inane
張を
thoughts
して
were
いた。
swimming through my head. For some reason, they were making me really nervous.
ああ、じゃあ、
Hey,
行こう
you
よ。
know what?
さっき
What
買
we've
ってきた
got?
チョコソーダ。
We've got that chocolate soda we bought. Wanna try it out?
おー、行こう行こう。
Do I? Just try and stop me.
少しチョコレートの色味がかかった
I took out the bottle we purchased and poured its fizzy contents into 2 cups. It had the faintest tinge of chocolate color. It was otherwise clear.
弾ける炭酸がパチパチと心地よい音を立てている。
I hit the bottom of each cup, that familiar comfort and sizzle of carbonic acid rising from the liquid echoes forth amidst a froth of bubbles. Well,
綺麗だね。
I'm sure it's a pretty
だっ
color,
たらどうする？
but what do we do with the rest of it if it sucks?
その時は明日学校
Take it with us into school tomorrow and offer it up to everyone. Make it like we're being real nice, see?
それはいいね。
Hey,
はい。
that's a good idea. Alright. Here you go, Seiko.
ありがとう。よし。
Arigato.
同時に飲もう。
Thanks. Okay, let's drink it down on the count of 3.
オッケー。
Sounds good.
せーの。
One. Sena. 1, 2, 3. The
おいしい。
Oichi? Damn, that's good.
気がつけば二人とも
For I knew it,
いつ
we're
もの
up
調
to
子
our
で
old
ずーっ
tricks.
と喋ってた。
Talking on and on like we always did at school.
同じことで喜んで
We smiled and
同
laughed
じこ
and
と
felt
で
joy
笑って
at the
同
same
じ時間を共有するのが少しも苦痛じゃな
spending
い。
time together. We could each forget all of our troubles for a while.
こんな友達ってきっと一
This
生
was
の
the
うち
kind
に
of friend
何
that
人
comes
も
along
出会えない
only
と思う。
once in a lifetime.
なんで今日はこんなにこの子が愛しいんだ。
I was starting to feel sentimental,
本人に言うと図に乗ってグイグイ来るから言わないけど。
and I had no idea why. I certainly couldn't admit to it, or though, or I never heard the end of it.
聖子とは大人になっ
Just
て
kept
から
thinking to myself,
と一緒にいられたらいい
I
な
really
って
hope Seiko
思った。
can be, and now I can be friends like this into adulthood, for the rest of our lives even. Hoot hoot. Workman bubbles.
なんだろう、修学旅行みたいなテンションのせい？
Maybe it was that same weird sense of camaraderie. What the hell? Camaraderie. Camaraderie. Right. One tends to feel during overnight field trips. I don't know. I don't know.
お母さん、ご飯超美味しいです。
Oh my
は
god. Huh? Mrs. Nakashima? This food is stupendous. Come on now, Nami. Say ah.
ーん。あ
Uh,
あ
ah.
ありがと
Thank you.
う。あなたたち。
You two
本当
certainly
に仲が
are
いいのね。
close, aren't you?
いつもナオミから話を
I've heard so much about you, Shinohara, that I felt I simply had to meet you one of these days.
ナオミさん、私の話をしてくれてるんですか？
Nami-san's talking about me? Has she?
ええ。食事
Oh,
の
all the
時、あ
time.
なたの
During
話ばっか
meals,
り
you're
よ。
always a hot
今
topic
日もこん
around
なこ
here.
として遊ん
She
だ
never
とか、
fails to
あ
have
んな
some
ところ
story
に一緒
about
に行
where
ったとか。
you two went or what you did.
ご家族公認ということ
I've been accepted by the family. So I've been accepted by the family now? My tears of joy overflow at the prospect. I must be ready to be right now.
セイコ？
Seiko?
あと、そうそう。
Oh, and it's not just you. Naomi loves talking about that Satoshi Mochida boy. Whenever he comes up, she just gets so excited. I think she like
お母さん。
Mom.
やめて。
I explain the Toshi's okay.
あら、ごめんなさい。
Sorry, dear.
知ってます。
Don't worry. I know all about her feelings toward her beloved Mochida. I mean, it may seem like she's a strong girl, but she's really kind of shy one.
セイコ。
Seiko, stop! Stop it! Stop it! Just stop!
あなた。
Well, you're certainly well informed.
今度
What'd you
私と
say?
デートしない？
Would you say you and I have a girls' night out sometime?
美味しいものごちそうしてあ
I'll
げ
treat
る
you
か
to
ら。
something good.
学校でのナオ
And in
ミ
return, you tell me everything you know about Naomi from school.
喜んで。
It would be an honor and a privilege, Mrs. Nakashima.
ちょっと。
Hey, come on now.
さてさ
Well
て、
then,
お腹いっぱい
you
にな
two
ったかな？
guns gotten sufficiently stuffed?
じゃあお湯張ってあるからお風呂
If
入
you're on a
って
bath, so you
こんな
should
に
head
楽し
in
なら一緒に入るでしょ
and while the water's warm. I assume you'll be okay going together since you're both girls now. Dang straight! My flag is firmly planted now. The day is totally won.
何何
What the fuck is she talking about?
フラグって何
Huh? What are you talking about? Are we really gonna bathe together? And seriously, what's all this flagmasness about? Never mind. Just come on, Mrs. Nakashima. We're gonna borrow your bathroom.
はー
I'll
い
do
よく
that.
温まるのよ
Make sure you two get nice and warm. Oh.
セーラーの襟を引っ張られて脱衣所に連れ込まれた
Seiko and I removed the lapels from our school uniforms on the way to the bathroom dressing area.
やっぱり恥ずかしいから別
I
に
still
着替え
felt a
よ
little
う提案
uncomfortable,
したんだけど
so I suggested we bathe separately after all.
抵抗も虚しく
But
セイ
Seiko
コ
just
は
mumbled that
私の服を脱が
resistance
す
is
仕事に
futile
取り掛かった
and said about taking my clothes off.
慣れた
I told you it was gonna get
ス
wet.
ルスルと衣服を剥いでゆく様を
With only a few swift moments, she had my whole outer uniform stripped away in no time at all.
この子はプロだ
She was a bona fide
人の服を脱がす
pro,
プロ
a real expert at taking people's clothes off. Disturbingly well practiced.
うわ熱い
Hot, hot! Hot! Ooh, no kidding.
お湯は熱めなのですな
I see. Ugh. Jesus. Oh, no kidding. The water at your house doesn't mess around.
お母さんが入れたお風呂
Yeah,
は
Mom
い
likes
つ
to
も
run
設定温
the
度が
world's
高い
hottest baths.
半身浴は
Keep
温
telling
度が
her
低めの方がいいって
when
言
you're
ってるね
that when you're soaking, lower temperatures are better. She never listens.
も
Oh well. Achoo! I just sneezed like 4 times.
うあれ体冷えてる
What this? Is your
ゲボ
body
ってん
feeling
な
chill? Well then, take this! Ugh,
風邪ひかないでね
you're gonna catch a cold if you're not
顔
careful.
見たら
You gotta be quicker taking your clothes off, Naomi.
そんなに恥ずかしがら
Come
ないの
on, don't be shy. Here, look this way.
洗面器に汲んだお湯で
Seiko has such a
自分も
dumb,
体を清めながら
self-satisfied
セイコ
expression on
が
her
平和を
face.
する
As soon as she scooped up the water in the basin and dumped it over our heads.
よく言うよ
I think
私
you're
も一生お
unshy
金な
enough,
しに
unshy enough for the both
書い
of
といて
us. I mean, I'm gonna throw my clothes off like they're paper.
毎日お父
Well,
さん
do I bathe my I do bathe my little brothers every day. So I've gotten pretty good at speed stripping other people. That's kind of mad.
なるほどね
Okay, that makes sense actually.
恥ずかしが
Anyway,
らないで
you know, listen up.
深めましょう
Let's
よ
take this opportunity to deepen our friendship.
はいはいもう
Yeah,
わかり
yeah.
ました
You've broken me out of my shell. Now, how about I wash your butt? Have a seat.
お願いします
Onegaishimasu. Oh, ho. Yes, please.
買ったばかりのシルクタオルにボディ
Wow.
ーソープをたっぷりつけて血色のいい聖子の体を洗い始める
I lathered up a brand new silk towel with body soap and began washing Seiko's back, marveling at her perfect complexion.
スタイルいいなこの子
I never noticed what classic beauty she was.
新品なんだよこれ 喜ぶといいよ。気持ちいい
I
でしょ
bought this special just for you. I hope you're enjoying it. How's it feel? Yeah. That's it. Right there.
それにこうして
And that's when all language broke down and the sounds emanating from the bathroom began resembling strange animalistic cries rather than human speech. Right.
変な声出さない
Cut
の
it out. You sound demented. Just a little further. Up, please.
ここ
Here? Coco? Yeah, right there.
かゆかったのね。はいはい。
It made you itchy. I'll bet. Alright, hold still.
聖子の体がみ
It
るみ
didn't
る
take
泡
long
に
for
包まれて
Seiko's back to
で
become
も
completely
こするたびに
enveloped in soap
ちょっと
suds.
反応するのは
But
な
I
んとか
could
ならない
still
もの
detect
か
a reaction to my every touch.
あれ聖子ってくす
Don't
ぐった
tell
がりだ
me
ったっけ
you're ticklish.
バレたか。
Guess the secret's out. I really ticklish.
よし徹底的に
Well,
やろ
in
う
that case, it's a thorough brushing you shall get.
今日は
Wait,
聞こえないよほ
what
ら
was that? I couldn't hear you with the sound of my furious finger work.
スイッチの入った私は聖子の背中をこれでもかとこすった
I was on it for sure. Nothing was gonna stop me from giving Seiko's back the full treatment.
今日の語源のホームルームは文化祭の準備だったから埃とかで汚れた体をきれいにしてあげないとね
After all, homeroom today was spent setting up for the culture festival, so we both got pretty dusty. A nice scrubbing is exactly what we both needed.
くねくね動くな待て待て
Stop squirming, hold still. Oh. Freaking monkey noises now.
いや
Man, Seiko, you're really slender.
すごいよ
Your shoulder blades are incredible. Like a cat's. Are they? You can't really see them, so I wouldn't know, but for you, it's all about that sexy collarbone.
何そのおじさん
What? You sound like an old fogey or something.
美しい。
But so beautiful and so big. Right.
はいはい
I don't think that's my collarbone you're staring at.
舐めるように私の胸を見ている
I
聖子を
gazed
眺
at
めて
Seiko,
私
staring at my
は
chest with
ある
hungry
違和感
eyes.
を覚えた
I suddenly had another flash of deja vu. An uncomfortable one. My eyes drifted to her neck. You gonna bite it?
なんだろう首に何か
There was some sort of mark there. A bruise that wrapped all the way around.
聖子それどうした
Oh.
引っかいた
Oh. Oh, I see it now. Oh no, that's the hat. That's when she hung. Seiko, what happened to your neck? Did you scratch yourself with something?
なんかある
Something there?
なんかうっすらだ
It's
けど
pretty
赤くなって
faint,
るよ
but there's a red mark.
覚えが
I
ない
don't
な。
remember injuring myself or anything.
聖子の首に薄
Words
く
on her
刻んで
neck,
いた跡は
though slight,
指で描い
look
たと
less
いうよ
spotty
う
than
な
you
布でこすってい
expected
る
if
ような
it
感じだった
were made by human hands. Even more, it came from cloth.
聖子ったらお汁粉屋の助け
Only result of wearing her kimono cord tight around her neck all day for the red bean soup stand.
白い肌が
What a shame to see her pure white skin so damaged.
早く治るといいね
I hope it heals soon, whatever it is.
ナオ
Me.
我慢できない。
Can't hold back any longer.
ミ何が
Huh? What now? I'm just gonna grab it! Chase on! Seiko, seriously, I think you've totally gone mental on me. Bruh. I just can't help myself. You know, we do have a spare futon. Don't worry, I'm fine right where I am. Too bad. Too bad. I need more tissues, man. I'll put them. Un segundo, I have to find the tissues. My nose is suffering. I found tissues. The people weren't sharing a single bed would make for a warm night. But if either of us will roll over, the other was gonna wind up clean on the floor. How would you? What? How would Naomi end up on the floor? I have the bed to her, and was perfectly willing to spend the night on a roll-out futon, but she wouldn't have it. Well, as long as you don't feel too crowded, I guess that this is fine. Ah, it's all warm and cozy. I love it. When I get kissy like this, I die a happy woman. With that, she puckered her lips into a shape resembling the number 3 and looked at me expectantly. What had gotten into her? No, we better not. Happy woman or no, I'd hate to see you die. Damn. hoisted.
なんだろう、超楽しい。
I was just thinking, this is really fun.
正直、自分で
It
も
was
気づいた。
around this point when I realized I started to realize the truth about Seiko.
多分、聖子のセクハラと
After all, if an outsider really witnessed her blatant act of harassment and my complete
仲良しをされ
dismissal
た二人に見える
of
だろう
it,
なって。
they'd assume we were more than friends too.
だけど、私はもちろん、
But it's not like I was actually
全
in
然
love with
恋
her.
愛的なそういうのじゃなくて、
I really didn't feel that way at all.
本当に大好きな友
I
達と
just
して
thought of her as a very dear
私たち
friend.
二人の距離感って、
And I figured this closeness we had was pretty normal.
だから時々される誤解を解くのが
It seemed
大変だ
natural,
ったり
in
もする
fact,
んだ
that
け
our
ど、
behavior would lead to a third-party misunderstanding every now and again. And I just had to set the record straight.
それはそれで面白いから、
But honestly,
私もちょっと
even
楽しんでた
situations
かも
like
しれ
that
ない。
arose, they were pretty fun in their own strange, silly sort of way.
私ね、友達
You
と
know,
寝たの
this is
初
the
めて
first
だ
time
よ。
I've ever had a friend over.
私もお泊まり会って初めて。
Bro,
一人でベッドで寝るよ。
am I sleeping in between them?
あいたたた
Sleeping in between them, ew. This is my first sleepover too. Sure beats laying in bed alone. Tell you what. Ow!
大丈夫？
You okay? I might have slapped you a little too hard back there.
腰の入ったいいパンチだったぜ。
You sure you put
平
your
気だけど。
you sure it put you back into this slugger? But don't worry, I'm just fine.
聖子がほっぺたをさすりながら、
Seiko was rubbing her face lightly when where I struck her, but smiling from cheek to cheek.
ごめんね。
Sorry again.
今度さ、
Hey, how about
聖子
I
に
come stay over at your
私
place
の隣に
next
来てい
time?
い？
What do you say?
来て来て。
Oh, I said yes,
来て
yes.
来て。
And I can introduce you to the little ones. You are absolutely welcome anytime.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
窓の外から差し込む月明
The
かりが
moonlight crept
Piano
its
na
way in
幻想
through my
的に照ら
bedroom
している。
window, giving the whole of the dream
私の
like
中で
glow.
また現実感が消える。
Soon enough, I was beginning to nod off.
私は今どこにいるんだっけ？
Where was I? Was I dreaming? No,
現実
it
だよ。
was just my room.
聖子の体温を感
I
じ
could
る
feel
の。
Seiko's warmth next to me.
でも実は
Or
本当の
maybe
自分は全
I
然違う
was
と
somewhere
ころ
else
にいて、
entirely.
ずっと経験して
And
い
this
る
whole
この
world,
現実が
all of my
そこ
life's
で見ている夢
experiences
だったりしたら、
were just one big dream.
眠くなると
Man,
ろくなこと考えない。
so from it's hard to form a coherent thought when you're dead tired.
じゃあ明日大変
Well,
だし。寝よっか。
tomorrow's a big day. Get some sleep.
だね。文化祭だもんね。
You said it.
前日
From a
に
sleepover
泊ま
right
り
into a
会
culture
私
festival.
ら
We're true challengers.
寝坊しないでよ。
When you dare oversleep, or
怪我して
if you
冷蔵庫
do,
の保冷剤
I'm pulling back the
乗せちゃう
blankets
か
and
らね。
putting an ice pack on your stomach.
大丈夫だよ。
Oh,
私は
don't we worry
朝
about
は
that.
おばあちゃん
I'm
の
such an early riser. I put the middle-aged women to shame.
よーし、言ったね。
I'll hold you to that. Anyway, good night, Seiko.
おやすみ。
Good night.
おはよう。
Oh, that was quick.
聖子も疲れてるのかな。
Seiko must have
気
been
持ちよさそうな
exhausted.
寝息を
I
聞い
could
てい
hear
たら、
calm telltale grunts and
どんどん
rhythmic
眠く
breathing,
ない？
signifying she was out cold. And it was contagious.
この子、びっくりするほど体温
I
高
couldn't
い。
get over how much warmth
昨日の
her
夜は
body
寒かっ
was
たけど、
generating.
これはいいや。
Previous night was so cold, but this was perfect. She was like a hot water bottle.
あったかい。
So warm.
だね。
Uh-huh.
わ、起きてたの？
Oh, you're awake?
ナオミの声はいつ
I
だ
can
って
hear your voice even from the
聞こ
deepest
える
sleep.
の
Naomi,
教室でもそうでしょ？
you've experienced that before during class, remember?
もう超能
That's some kind of ESP or something?
授業中寝ちゃ
Wait,
ダメだよ。
were you sleeping during class? That's not good.
ねえね
Hey, I have a question.
え、翔が結婚してもさ、
In the future,
変わらず私
even after you get married,
してくれる？
will you still spend time with me like this?
え
Well, of course I will.
急だね。
Talk about a boy from the blue.
本当に？
For true?
本当に。当
For
たり前じ
true.
ゃない。
I mean,
私と聖子
we're
は
friends, you know,
何があっても友達。
through thick and thin.
ずっと一緒だよ。
And we always will be.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
なーに急に。
Man, you're really fast sometimes, you know that?
聖子がバサッと布団をかぶる。
Seiko yanked the covers over her head like some
友達以
girly
上の
anime
感情が芽
heroine.
生えたらど
Surely
う
you
してくれ
think
る
of
の
me
か。
as more as a friend? How was I supposed to react?
ナオミ、ずっと一緒にいようね。
Let's always be together.
うん。
You bet. Good night, Seiko.
おやすみ。
Good night.
聖子も私と同じ
Seiko and I seem to be thinking the same thing.
嬉しい反面、
We are both so
なんだか
happy.
また
There was
照れ
another
くさ
side
い
to
よ
the
うな
coin.
変な
There
気
was
持ちになった。
a certain awkwardness as well. It was a strange sensation.
聖子はやっぱり
Soon
す
enough,
ぐに寝息
Seiko
を
had
立て
begun
始め
moaning and breathing heavily for
こ
real.
っちを向いて
She had
丸くな
fallen
った。
fast asleep. Facing me, curled into a fetal position.
目の前で寝ている聖子の頭をじっ
As
と
I
見て
lay
いると
staring at her head,
不意
my
に
hand
手が動い
moved
て
of its
そ
own
のまま
volition.
撫
I
でて
began
みたくな
gently
った。
stroking her hair.
おかしい。寝入りかけのテンシ
Strangely,
ョンの
it
せい
didn't
か
feel
な。
awkward or
不思議なほど自然
embarrassing
に。
at all.
私
Perhaps
は
because
そっ
I
と
knew
聖子
she
の後頭部に
was
手
asleep.
を回してみた。
It just felt natural.
そのまま
I
お母さん
slid
が
my
子
hand
供
more
にやるよう
toward
に
her back
ゆっ
and
くりと
continued rubbing her head
頭に沿って
gently,
手を動かしてみる。
like a mother would her child's.
うん。いい頭の形。
What a lovely shape in her head. What a lovely shape her head was.
よくわからないことを考えながら
Perfectly round.
聖子の頭を
I
撫
just
でて
kept
いた。
stroking her hair, thinking about this and that.
聖子が私の胸に
Suddenly,
顔をう
she
ずめ
clung
て
to me
しがみ
and
ついて
buried
くる。
her face in my
あ
chest.
れ寝ぼけてる
Was she still half awake?
なんか変な絵だ
What
け
a
ど
strange scene this was.
今晩だけ。
But just for tonight, I was willing to let it slide.
よしよし。
There,
いい子
there.
いい子。
Good girl. Good girl.
今日夕方から雨降るみたいよ。二人と
It's
も。
supposed to be raining. It's supposed to rain all evening. So make sure you both take an umbrella with you.
はーい。
Got it.
お借りします。あり
Oh,
がとうございます。
thanks for the loaner.
よーし。元気に
Have fun
してみようね。
today. And Shinohara,
デート
be
に
sure to think about where
考
to
えて
go on
ね
that date of ours.
お母様。
Yes, mother.
誰がお母様？
She's not your mother, you know.
びっくりするほど早起きな聖子に布団を剥ぎ取られて
Seiko had woken up ungodly early and pulled my futon away, forcing me up with a chill and a sneeze.
髪を溶かして制服を着る
We
と
both combed our hair and put our on our school uniforms, then scarfed down the breakfast my mom had made and flew out the house.
急がないと準備に遅刻しちゃう。
If we didn't hurry, we'd be late for setting up.
おお、今年もすごいね。
These things are looking pretty great this year too.
うん。
Yeah,
そうだ。
it's really coming
私準
together.
備室からお椀運んでく
But
る
I
から
forgot I have to
Seiko,
get the bowls from the prep room. Seiko, you're going ahead. You're going ahead to class, will you?
了解。
Roger that.
カバン持ってったわよ。
Oh,
貸して。
and I'll take your bag for you. Give it here.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
文化祭、如月祭当日。結構歴史のあるこの学校で 今日は第何回目だったかな。
It was the day of the culture festival, or Kisaragi Fest. Our school has a whole lot of history to it, and this festival had been a part of it for ages.
中等部から高等部まで
Every student in the junior and senior high alike
出し物の準備で忙しそう。
was getting busy for the festivities, which were due to start in around 30 minutes.
後で時間があったらいろんなクラス回りたいな。なんて思いなが
I
ら
wondered if I had any extra time afterward to go check on the other class projects.
家庭科準備室に洗って伏せておいたご
We'd
飯を
previously washed the bowls
私は
we were planning to use and laid them out in the home ec prep room. With those bowls in hand, I proceeded toward class 29.
いつもの階段を上り2階
I
の
climbed the
奥に
usual
教室へ向
staircase,
かう
headed toward the usual room, stepping carefully so I wouldn't drop any dishes.
今日私たちのクラスでは
I initiated was to host a red bean soup restaurant.
教室に近づくと
I could smell the sweet red bean paste
甘い香り
more
が
and
漂
more
ってる
clearly with every step we took.
朝ごはんいっぱい食べてきたのに
I'd eaten so much food
もう
at
食欲
breakfast.
な顔を出す
Here we are.
やっぱり
And
甘い
here
もの
we
は
had even
疲
more
れる
food
ね
rearing its head. When it comes to sweets, I say bring it on.
おはようみんなお汁
Morning,
粉
everyone.
ってこれぐらい
These
で
look
足り
like
る
there'll be enough bowls for today, don't you think?
おはよ
Good morning! Morning.
う。おはよ
Good
う。ぐら
morning.
いあれば大丈夫。
Yeah, that looks like it'd be plenty.
お
Hey.
おはよう岸沼サトシも
Morning, Kichinuma. Morning, Satoshi. Oh, what Satoshi-san? Know me.
なんだかサトシの
Satoshi seemed a bit out of
きょとんとして
sorts.
こっち見てる
He was just staring at.
また寝坊
Staring
でもした
blankly. Does he still have a sleep?
気になったけど
It
私は
bothered
ま
me
ず
to seem like
両手
that,
に抱え
but
て
I literally had my hands full, so I
教室
couldn't
の
dwell
奥
on
に入っ
it.
ていった
I pushed on into the classroom.
足元が見えない
I can actually see what was in front of my feet, and I have
落
to
とさ
admit,
ないよう
kind
に
of scary. Be a real challenge not to drop anything.
いやー、ナオミ。
Ah, Naomi. Good morning, my dear.
ちょっとせ
Seiko, stop grabbing my ass.
おはようじゃない
You said our good mornings anyway.
手の塞がったナオミさん。
But how can I resist an opportunity like this? Hands restricted, unable to fend off my advances. Look what you did. Wait. Wrong person. Look what you did.
ダメだよ。食器は清潔に
Oh,
してお
that's
かない
not
と
good. Our tableware has to be kept clean.
もう一遍洗いに行こ
Well,
う。
I guess we have to go wash it all again. Here, I'll help.
ごめんね
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
そうして始まった文化祭私たち
Since it began the culture festival,
鈴本さんの
all
用意して
day
くれた
we wore the
可愛い
clothes
衣装
Suzumoto
を着て
prepared
参
for
加
us,
したの
and we served red bean soup to our schoolmates.
彼女は演劇部でいつも舞台の衣装デザインを担当して
Oh,
いて
costume exchange. Having worked on the side of things in the drama club for quite some time,
それだけじゃなく実際に
she even did the sewing herself, putting all her practice to the test. The kimonos she prepared for us were really exceptional quality.
この衣装が超可愛いと評
So
判
good,
に
in fact, they became the centerpiece for us. We're bringing in students from junior and senior high divisions alike. Made for a busy day. When we were attending to the customers, we were chasing after that slacker Kishinuma. We're taking time to check out some of the other class projects.
結局私たちのお汁粉屋は校内人気第1位を獲得
In the end, not only did we have a really fun day, we also wound up being the most popular classroom in the whole festival. All in all, a rousing success.
時計の針は6時を回っていた
The clock struck 6.
楽しかった文化祭も終わり
As our busy day drew to a close, we all stood around talking.
たんだけど、
We kept saying we should clean up, but that of course didn't happen.
気がついたら残ったのは
Before I knew it,
サトシと
there were only 7 of us left
森重
in the room.
岸沼
Satoshi,
鈴本
class
さん
rep,
と私を入れて
Seiko
7人のみ。
Morishige, Kishinuma, Suzumoto, and myself.
他の子たちはみんな帰
It
って
seemed
た。
everyone else had already gone home.
結局後から来てくれた
Homeroom
副担の
TA,
先生とお兄ちゃんが迎え
Shishido
に来た
showed up with Satoshi's little sister in tow.
9人で
But they were
活動
it.
することになった。
We became 9. The de facto cleanup crew.
おー、
Finally,
みん
we're
なお疲
done.
れ様。頑張ったね。
Good work, everyone. And the place is looking like a real classroom again.
くそバックレて帰りやがった
Those dumbasses
じゃお金
home without helping are sure getting a piece of my mind tomorrow, though.
ふーん。
Not much of a class rep if I can't even hold everyone together long enough to clean up after ourselves.
岸沼でさえ残ってるのにね。
Well, you did manage to keep Kishinuma here, surprisingly.
うるせえ
Oh, shut up.
鈴本さん、あなたと
Suzumoto,
この数ヶ月
I wanted to say, it's been really fun having
楽しか
you
ったわ。
here these last few months.
元気いっぱいのあなたに
I can't tell you how many times your positive energy helped bolster my spirits.
みんなあなたのことが大好きだし、尊敬していたと
Always remember that you're loved and respected.
口には出さないけど、
We may not have said much to
言ってた
that
んだよ。
effect,
あなたの人間
but
性を
we've always been watching you blossom here.
周りを気遣ってみんなを立てて
I lent a
彼女は
hand
一生懸
where I
命努
could
力してた。
and did my best to help guide you. Ultimately, you walked your own path and have become a fine young woman.
先生
She still looks like she's 4 years old, man. She looks the same age as Satoshi's little sister. Miss Yui.
意識もせずにそれが実行で
It
きる
takes
の
a
は
special person to achieve what you've done without even realizing it.
あなたの副担任でいられたこと
It's been an honor to serve as your homeroom TA.
向こう行っても元気でね。
I wish you all the best in your new school. Thank you.
そう。
Unfortunately,
文化祭との連休を挟んで
this teary farewell
鈴
brought
本
us
さん
all
は
back to
転校して
reality.
しまうんだ。
During the holidays following this poacher festival, Suzumoto was being transferred.
今日が実質最後の
This
登校
was
日
to be
だ
our last day at Kisaragi Academy High School.
みんな鈴本さんのことは大好きだった。
Everyone here loved her, so this was a sad occasion indeed.
本当に裏表のない
She was truly a kind person, possessing no ulterior motives and harboring no ill will toward
寂しくて
anyone.
たまらなかった。
The thought of her leaving was just plain depressing.
時間も遅くなり、いよい
But
よ
time waits for no
お別れ
one, and sadly, the time had come to say our goodbyes.
階段好きの委員長が
This one final hurrah, our cult-based obsessed class rep asked us to perform some friendship ritual called Sachiko Ever After.
彼女はカバンから紙でできた
Upon
人
mentioning
型
it,
の形代を取り出
she
した
produced a paper doll from her bag.
どこかの神社で見たことがある悪いことを身代わりに受けてくれるというあれにそっくりだった。
It looked a lot like those proxy dolls you'll sometimes see at Shinto shrines. Designed to absorb bad karma in somebody's place.
ビジュアル的に呪いの儀
Visually,
式みたいで
this whole thing
なんだか
just seemed like
怖い。
a setup for a cursed seance or
私以外の
something.
みんなもぎょっとして
It
た。
was kind of scary, but I wasn't the only one who thought so.
ネットに載ってたまに
This is, well, it's a charm that I found on the internet.
これをするとね、
If we
その
do
場
it
にいたみ
right,
んながず
then
ーっと
all
一緒
of
に
us
繋がっていられるってい
will
う
be
おまじない。
together forever.
永遠に友達でいられるんだって。
Or we'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it.
ほう
Interesting.
どうやるの？
So how does it work?
ダメだこれはダメだ
No, don't do this.
みんな危険だ
Seriously,
これはし
don't
ちゃダメだ
do this. It's
命に
dangerous.
関わる
Our lives are on the line.
さあトシ
Satoshi.
命とはまた大げさだな
Don't you think that's going a bit overboard?
あれあれ
Huh? So, Morishige, right? He likes Mayu. Look-here, Peter, bro. I know you're still in school, but Mayu looks really fucking young. Look, I'm not joking. I'm dead serious here.
怖がりのサトシが
Satoshi had always been easily spooked, and in true form,
拒否するほど
he was
怖い
always pleading for his life that we would stop what we were doing. It didn't sound that scary, though.
大丈夫よ持田君
Don't worry,
い
Mochida.
つもの怖いやつ
This
じゃない
isn't
から
the usual creepy fair.
お前がそんなに意地張る
I
のは
gotta say,
珍し
it's
いな
rare to see you get this worked up.
怖がるサトシをよそにみんな
In the
の
end,
おまじない
Ada
は
was
進行してい
proceeded
く
with the ritual as planned.
目に
While
涙を
Satoshi
浮か
sat
べ
it
て
out
そ
and
れを見ている
cut off to the side, tears in his eyes.
なんだかかわいそうになってき
I
た
kind of felt bad for him.
でも鈴本さん
But
のため
this
のお
was
まじない
for
だし
Suzumoto.
やってあげたいしどうしたんだろう
We all wanted to give her the best possible send-off. So all I could do was silently wonder what had got into him.
頼むやめてくれ
Please, I'm begging you, please stop this. Don't go through with it. Why would anyone listen to me?
あれこれ
He's really
本気の時の
serious.
サトシだ
Like, as serious as I've ever seen him.
何が言いたいの
What is it, Satoshi? Why is it that has you so worried?
同じ日が繰り返されている俺には
It's a
わかる
time
んだ
loop. This has happened
大
before.
変なことが起こる
All of this. I remember it. What's coming next is worse than you could worse than you could possibly imagine. Sorry, but I am through trying to convince you. Just be a good boy and wait for us to finish, okay?
繰り返してる
Time loop? Is he experiencing deja vu like me? Is it some new destiny being born inside of him? Like the class rep said before?
そういえば
Oh.
なんだろうこの
When I think of it,
この空間
this does feel a little
こ
familiar.
のおまじない
This
なん
room,
だか
this atmosphere, this charm.
おまじないの紙人形をつかみながら
I obediently dug my nails into the paper
自分の
doll,
記憶を遡って
but all the while I was frantically foraging through my memories, trying to figure out what I was missing.
じゃあみんな引っ張って
We're going to pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3?
青ざめた顔をしてサト
With
シが
pallid
紙人形を
pallid
つかんで
face,
参加す
Satoshi quickly rushed over and grabbed the paper doll himself. He was joining us after all, it seemed.
ようやく意地を張るのをやめたね
Everyone else smiled at him, as if to say, finally,
私
you've
は
come to your senses.
嫌な予感
But
が
I was starting
どん
to
どん
get
膨らんでいた
a really bad feeling about this.
これ
No,
だって
no, there's definitely something
本当に
wrong.
いくよせ
Ready?
ーの
1, 2. No! As soon as I reached the hallway, I fell onto my knees with a thud. No, 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 no! Was that a person? It was pitch black? But I swear it was shaped like a person!
パニックになる私の目の前で
The school
開
infirmary
け放
door
たれ
hung
た
open
保
near
健室の入
me,
り口から
and in my panicked state, I saw it seen a black shadowy figure within it. Oh! Oh! No! Ew.
ニックになる頭の中を整
My
理
mind
し
had been completely
何だった
overtaken
の今
with fear. What was that?
何が起こってたの今
What just happened?
黒い
A
霧みたいな
dark,
ものが
misty entity came
私
toward
の
me
全身から
and entered my body
口
from
から
every
喉から
orifice.
体
It
の
came
中
through
に
my
入ってき
ears,
ていた
through my mouth.
喉の奥に太いものが詰まってて 息
I
が出
felt
て
an
すぐ
enormous lump in my
一瞬意
throat,
識も飛んだ気
plugging
が
the
する
flow of air into my lungs and momentarily teetering me on the brink of unconsciousness.
私は今殺され
I
かけたん
was
だ
almost killed.
胸の奥に大事にしまっている命を
I felt as if
まるで
a cold hand
冷たい
reached into
手
my
で
body and
わし
grabbed
づかみに
a
され
hold
た
of
よう
my
に
life,
私
my
の
life's
体は
energy,
全て
turning
の
on my
器官が
internal
ひっくり
organs
返った
inside
よ
out
うに乱れていた
and leaving me for dead.
胃がおかしい腸がお
My
かしい
stomach was churning,
足がもつれる
my bowels were on fire, and my
プ
legs
レッ
were
シャーだ
all
けで
twisted around
こんなに
themselves.
も体が狂うのか
Can pressure alone disrupt the human body this much?
喉に残る自分の
The
家
odor and flavor of my own gastric juices still gnawing at the back of
再
my
び吐き
throat.
そうになるのを
Felt like I was
必
going
死
to
で
throw
こらえ
up
ていた
again, but I held it in.
見覚えがある
I remember this.
この場面
This place.
状況
These circumstances.
私 絶対覚え
I've
がある
been here
ここに
before.
来たの初
I
めて
know
じ
I
ゃない
have.
幸せの幸子さんを行った私たちは
After performing the
すごい
Sachiko
音がして
ever after
教室の
ritual,
真ん中に穴が開いたと思ったら
Satoshi was like, I've played these games before. It's a bit late for a joke, but yeah, it just popped up in my head. After performing the Sachiko ever after ritual, there was a hellish noise. Then a huge hole appeared in the floor, and then I was there, in this school.
サトシやシシド先生
There's no sign of Satoshi, or Miss Shishido, or the class rep, or anyone else. Only Seiko was still near me, collapsed in a heap on the floor.
聖子と私は二人で励まし合って
Seiko and I
当時
explored
の
the
探
decaying
索をしてい
building
たんだけど
as best as we
玄
could.
関も窓も
There was
全部
no way
閉まっ
out.
ていて
Not a single
外へ出る
window
ことができない
or outer door could be moved, even broken.
そんな中サトシの妹ゆかちゃんの声が廊下の奥から聞こえたの
Just as our last shreds of hope had begun to vanish, we suddenly heard Satoshi's little sister, Yuka, cry out from somewhere, just out of sight.
足をくじいて動きづらい
I'd sprained my ankle pretty
玄室の
badly.
ベッドに休ま
I
せた
couldn't
まま
walk very well, so
Seiko
Seiko went off alone
ゆか
to
ちゃん
find
を
her
探しに行っ
while I
てしま
rested
った
up in the infirmary.
そこへ一人になった私を狙いすましたかのように真っ黒
And
い人影
that's
の
when
よ
the
うな
dark,
もの
shadowy
が
figure showed up
襲いかかっ
and
てきた
began attacking. Bro.
怖かった怖かった
I was scared. So scared, so scared, so scared. So very scared.
歯が勝手にカチカチ
My
とね
teeth were chattering,
唇が
and my lips
別の
were
生き物のよう
quivering,
にブルブル
as if
と
they
動く
had a mind of their own.
どうして私を一人にするの
Why would she leave me alone like that?
私も一緒
I
に
told
ゆ
her
か
to
ちゃん
go with
探
her
し
to
に行く
look
って
for
言ったのに
Yuka.
どうして一
So
人で
why
行っちゃうの
did she leave me behind? I was going to slow her down. Was I going to slow her down? Was I going to get into her way? Eh?
どうしたの大丈夫
Naomi, what happened? Are you okay?
聖子
してごめんね。
My God, are you alright? I'm sorry I left you by yourself.
聖子の顔を見たら
Just
体の
seeing
震えが
Seiko's
止まっ
face
た。
go my shivers.
この子がいると
Whenever she's around, I feel so at
しが
ease.
みついて
In that
泣きじゃく
moment,
りたい気持
I
ち
just
で
wanted to cling to her, onto her, and cry my eyes out.
素直に
I should have
そうす
just
れば
done
よ
it,
かった。
but instead,
私のこと
just leave me
置
alone.
いてって
Do you have any
だ
idea
から
how scared I was?
ごめん
I'm
ね、ナオミ。
I'm sorry, Naomi.
一緒に出口探そう。
Well, let's try to find a way out of here together.
知らないよ。やだ
What's the
もう
point?
ほっとい
Just
てよ
forget about it.
どうせ
Leave it alone. We're never getting out of here.
安心感からか私の胸
Maybe it
の
was the
奥から
safety of Seiko's
まるで
presence that
拗ねた子供の
did
よう
it,
に
but all the three welling up within me suddenly
怒りの感
turned
情
into
が
anger.
溢れ出してきた。
I was a spoiled child.
この子に当たっても仕方がない。この子は
Nothing
と
good
ても悪くない。
could come out of lashing out
ってい
like
るのに
this. Seiko didn't do anything wrong.
言葉を
I
止め
knew
ること
that,
ができ
but
な
I
か
couldn't
った。
stop myself from saying what I said.
心底心配してくれているのに
She was genuinely
守
concerned
ってあげ
about
ると
me,
決めたのに
and I had sworn to myself that I'd protect her.
私の甘え性
When
に
my sense of
ま
reason
ず火がついていた。
was fighting a losing battle.
このまま行方不明で
I realize you've gone
迷惑か
missing,
ける。
right?
ほんと最
How do you think my mother's gonna feel? She's going to be worried sick about me. There's nothing I can do.
ナオミ、大丈夫だ
Naomi,
よ。
please don't say things like that. It's gonna be alright.
悪だってそうじゃん。
Like hell it
帰
is.
ってくるまで
She's gonna keep searching for me until the day I finally come home.
お母さん仕事あるのに。
She has work, you know? This whole situation's not right. As long as I'm here, I'm nothing but a nuisance to her. I'm a terrible daughter.
ここで死ぬ
And
私
we're just gonna die here anyway. So all that time she spends looking for us, looking for me, will be wasted.
この時聖子と話しながら
By this time,
さらに
My
別
mind
の
had
考えに心を
completely
支配され
overtaken.
始めていた。
I wasn't myself anymore. I was running on autopilot, horrified by the words coming out of my mouth.
この流れはダメ。
No, I know how this ends.
無駄じゃない。
You're wrong.
家族ってね、
Families aren't like that.
足引っ張るとか、
You won't be a
そういうも
nuisance.
のじゃないよ。
It won't be a burden. And you're not terrible.
うまく言えないけど、その人
I don't know exactly how to say this, but when there are loved ones involved, you'll do anything for them.
さっきの既視感が戻ってきてどんどん
There
確
was
信に変
again.
わっていく。
Deja vu. Everything was falling into place.
そう、私はこの先の運命を知っていた。このまま進んじゃうと
I knew what was going to happen. I knew that what fate had in store if we continued down this road.
だけどそうだよね。
But I guess I can see where you're coming from. Your mother is a really kind person.
優しい人だし、
The last thing you want to do is worry her.
だからそうならないように。
That's why we need to make sure that doesn't
大丈夫だ
happen.
よ。
Right, Naomi?
帰ろう。
We need to get back home.
あんたの家はどうだか知らないけど
I don't know how it is for you and your family,
考え方
but normal people don't work that way.
このままだと
No, it's happening.
聖子が首をつって死んじゃう。
Seiko's gonna get hanged. She's going to die.
謝んなきゃ。
I have to apologize. No. I don't want you. I want people to speak to me like that. Please tell me. Tell me that's not how you really feel.
聖子
It's just, even if I click apologize, it's still gonna mess up.
このままじゃいけない。
If I didn't say something to calm her down,
一人にしちゃいけない。
Seiko would run off, and I knew she wouldn't be by herself right now. She couldn't be by herself. So I put myself together and tried apologizing to her. But the words? Seiko, I'm so... The words wouldn't come. As soon as I tried to form them, something caught itself in my throat. I found myself unable to breathe and doubled over in a fit. Naomi, are you okay? I'm sorry, Naomi, if I'm bothering you. I'll go. I hate to leave your side, but if that's what you want, I won't argue. Seiko! Wait! Seiko ran off into the distance, the figure growing smaller and darker until it vanished altogether. I knew I had made an awful, irreversible mistake. That sense of dread I'd felt moments before had come back full force. I could sense malevolence within me, an outside hand that made me lash out at Seiko. I felt like something was in my mouth. I had no idea what. There definitely was something in there. I stuck my finger and tried to dig it out. Ew. My fingers found something and pulled it out. And my throat. Out of my throat came large clumps of long black hair. Turn it off! I just... Bro. Ah! How? Where did this hair come from? Oh. Stop! There's only a faint notion before. Now I was certain. I was remembering some future event. I didn't know how or why. It's repeating time. Am I just not allowed to apologize? I could feel dark will guiding me. So something wanted Seiko to be killed in this timeline as well. But I wasn't going to let it happen. Without a fight. I have to go after her. I have to apologize. I can't let her leave her alone like this. Whoa! I'm trying to stop it. First earthquake began shaking the building up here. Okay, there you go, fixed it. That's shattering. Ceiling tiles were raining down on me. I was scared for my life. So scared. So very, very afraid. I was certain I was going to die. Maybe a chunk of ceiling would fall on me. Or the floor would open up and my feet would swallow me whole. I kept wondering how it was going to end. Was I going to be crushed? How badly would it hurt? How long would I go before I finally died? My head was swimming with all kinds of worst case scenarios. But my body remained motionless on the ground. I'd never felt so helpless before. I didn't even care anymore. I'd take any relief I could get. Just make it stop. But there was no release for me. All I could do curl up into a ball and pray. Wondered how much time had passed. It could have been only a moment, a few minutes, or even a few hours. All I knew, but it did finally end, and the dark corridors were silent once more. I gradually loosened my stiff body, uncurling from the floor. Blotches of dust and wood chips fell from my hair. Some of the finer debris had gone into my clothing and was crunching around like sand with every movement. It was not pleasant. I brushed myself off as best I could and slowly rose to my feet, flapping my skirt in vain to clear away any excess dust and dirt. The particles in the air were like a white smoke billowing through the pitch-black hallway. It took me a moment to get my bearings. Once I finally did, though, I almost wish I had. The sight before my eyes instantly washed away all the little hope I may have had. What? The earthquake had completely caved in part of the floor. It was no longer possible to continue down this hall. No longer possible to trail Seiko. If I hadn't been cowering from the quake only a few feet ahead, I'd be dead for sure, swallowed up into whatever hell lay down there. I knelt down by the edge of the hole and peered within. It was too dark to tell for sure. What if I thought I saw was correct, and the ceilings in the school were unreasonably high? To make matters worse, it seemed like the floor directly below had fallen out as well. I didn't dare consider just how deep this pit might go. All I knew was I couldn't risk falling into it. Shivering in terror, I pulled myself up. What do I do? Can I get around it? I have to hurry. I definitely had to hurry. If I didn't, Seiko would commit suicide. But there was still time. I was determined to not let it happen, no matter what. I was going to save her. I was going to change that horrible fate. We get to walk now? No? Oh. Ew, I don't like this. Oh, ew. Why is it... Ew, I don't like this. Why is it like this now? There was a mess of blood and entrails on the wall. Someone was launched from across the corridor at tremendous speed and splattered on impact. The smell was possibly vile. Seiko had commented on it before, but it was really hitting me now. Every breath I took was triggering my gag reflex. And all I could do was not not to vomit again. Judgment. Well, I don't like this. Ugh.
一人で真っ暗な廊下を歩いていると、全身鳥肌が立つような
As I wandered through the darkened corridors, every on my body was standing at attention. I had goosebumps from head to toe.
まるで一歩ごとに
I felt like a
不安と
fog
いう
of
霧が
uneasiness
体
and
に
swirling
絡み
around
ついてくる感覚。
me with each step I took.
それがどんどん重なって、いつかは完全に
The fog was growing thicker and thicker,
消えて
to an
なくなりそうな
such an extent that I began fearing the darkness might swallow me whole, and I'd cease to exist.
正気をいつまで
I
保
could
っていら
tell,
れる
I
の
could
か
feel my
わ
sanity
からない
slipping away.
焦り。
I didn't know how much longer I could hold out, and I was starting to lose patience. I just wanted to get it over with.
怖いという感覚は粘着質
It was like a slime covering my
巡
entire
っても
being.
巡っても
No matter how much I
こびり
wiped,
ついて取れない。
I was only squishing it around. It wouldn't come off. It was stuck. It was stuck fast.
歩きながら聖子の名前を呼ぶことで
I walked around aimlessly, calling out Seiko's name. By doing so, I think I was able to dull my
自我を
senses.
保っていたよ
Just
うな
barely maintain my grip on reality.
聖子どこ
Seiko, where are you? Please answer me.
私どうかしてた
I wasn't thinking straight. I want to apologize.
通路の先の真っ暗闇に
Up ahead,
光る
I
筋
swore
が
I
一
I
瞬見えた気
saw a
がす
light
る
glinting off
斜
something.
めに縦に
It looked for a moment like a web of
なんだろう
sinewy? What? Strings stretched across the hall.
恐る恐る近づいてみると確かに光る線がある
I slowly crept forward until I confirmed that
そっ
they were
とその線
in
に
fact
指を
strands
触
of
れてみ
wire.
た
Gently, I reached out a finger and touched the closest one. Yow!
刺激に驚いて
I pulled
離
my
した
hand
指を
away,
見てみると
looking down at it.
裂け
There
た
was
指の
now a
傷
very
口に
fine,
プツプ
clean
ツと
slice right on the tip
赤
of
い
my
水
finger.
玉が並んでいた
Tiny red beads were beginning to form.
血の玉はみるみる大きくなりやがてつながって大きな血の雫になった
Those beads just kept getting bigger and bigger as I watched, eventually swelling into one another and forming a single drop of blood.
指を伝って手首の
And
方に流れ出
that
る
drop quickly became too heavy for its perch. It began wending its way down to my hand toward my wrist.
ピアノ線ワイヤー
Piano wire? No, it's a little different.
少し撫でただけでこんなに深く皮膚が切れるなんて
Had it been sharpened?
痛い。こんなのが張り巡らされて
It really stung. If I hadn't noticed those wires strung up across the
大
hall,
変なことになる。
and I just kept walking, I shuddered to think what might have happened.
幽霊とかじゃなくて、
Death not from malevolent spirits, but from a mere
誰がこんなこと
booby trap. Who could have done this?
私は何者かの悪意を感じて、
There was definitely a planned malice behind it. I could sense an ill will in the air. It began to tremble.
まさか今この瞬間も
Was someone watching me? Even at
私を見ている。
that very moment?
私が罠に引っかかって
Was
しま
someone
う。
just waiting
ひどい目
for
に
me
遭えば
to
よかったの
fall
に。
into their trap
誰かが
and
悔しがっ
die
て
so
いる。
they could gloat about it?
誰か見てるの？
Is someone there? Hey!
時勢が聞かずに口をついて言葉が出た。怖い。ひどい。
It was like an unconscious shout. I couldn't control myself. I was scared, and whoever did this was heartless. I couldn't just let it go.
やだよ。やめ
Stop this, please! You're scaring me.
て。ひどいこと。
Don't do these awful things to people.
いろんな感情がぐるぐる回って
Bevy of negative
私は無意
emotions
識に
began swimming
涙
through
を
my
流
head.
していた。
I suddenly realized I was crying. A bevy of negative emotions began swimming through my head. I suddenly realized I was crying. And I knew that this corridor, with its web of razor-sharp piano wire, was effectively impassable, at least for the moment. I needed to find some way to cut these wires, or some means of disabling this trap. At any rate, I decided to go back the way I came and search the rest of the school for answers. I wasn't even trying to go that way. The game ignored me. Some more piano wire. There was another piece of piano wire in this room, seemingly razor sharp, like the others. But only one. I could avoid it easily with some care. What is this thing? In the corner of the room sat an antiquated mechanical device with a lever attached to it. It prominently featured two wheels with spools of translucent wire coiled around them and projected out toward the ceiling in a perfect tight line. Could this be the source of the booby trap? Pull the lever. Pull it! That's a pretty big lever. I wonder if it... even if it will move... The machine was old, the lever was rusted, so it wasn't gonna give out a fight. I could rattle it a little, though, so I figured I had a chance. I did it! Huh? It's gone? The piano wire, it's gone! Fucking creaky sound. Oh, that's this one. I'm a bit confused. Some sort of mechanism with a lever attached to it. Pull the lever? Phew.
変な装置。
A strange
床板が伸
contraption.
びたけど、消えていた
Pulling the lever
光
made
線が元に戻った
a retractable floorboard extend out over the hole, but also restrung all the piano wire.
触れないように気をつけないと。
I have to be careful not to touch any of it. Even if I slightly brushed up against a single strand.
ここにもまた光る線。
Ew. Another one.
階段出口に切断線だなんて。ひどい。
Right at the base of the staircase, no less. What a sadistic place to put it. We're gonna hear that. It should be possible to use the stairs, but that piano wire is razor sharp. Just to go slow and take care not to forget about it later on. Ew. I don't like this point and click adventure, man. What happened to the game? And the kite just crawl underneath then, innit? Oh, just have to click it again, for fuck's sake. Ew, I don't like this. Oh, We'll see. My dad called me. Oh, this one. One second. Oh, sound? Oh, it's just silent. Okay. Can I hear? I can hear myself. No, that's weird. Ew, I can. I don't want to hear myself. Ew. Ah. It's an old rusty bucket full of maggots. Oh, okay. Best to keep your distance. West room is completely boarded up. It won't be possible to get inside. Shaky, faded lettering. Oh wait, I could just read this normally. Shaky, faded lettering could just barely made out on the old flyer. Put it out of your mind. Don't worry. Eat, laugh, go nuts to the darkness in. Suddenly, I felt sickness in the pit of my stomach. It was almost unbearable. I felt like I was forgetting something. Something absolutely crucial. Something I was consciously trying to forget, but absolutely had to remember no matter what. Okay. I do not like this, man. boat should be steady enough to get across. Yes. Just like that. The device controlled both the floorboard and the wire trap. It was both, or was neither. How cruel to make a person choose. Ew. 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 Nope. Mm-mm. Oh! Same bloody mess. Ugh. What's the music but now? It's decoration. I don't give a shit. Ugh. Oh, she's not interested anymore. Help me, please. Somebody help me. What? Who? Bruh.
3年 A 組の中島さん。
Ashima.
3年 A 組の中島さん。大至急クラスへ戻ってください。え、私？
Me?
次はあなたです。何よ、それ。
Oh, bruh. My body, my body fucking aches, man. Still to cross room 3A is frozen in place. There's just a decoration, it can't be opened. What, trying to, mate? Smudgy, blood red letterings read, "Getting close to the darkness is one London truth." Well, I'm trying to. I don't like this new large hole in the floor, too big to jump across. Ew.
私はまず違和感を感じた。
As soon as I entered the room, I had a bad feeling about it. Leave. This time this was almost deafening. There wasn't a single sound to be heard. This room, and this room alone, felt very different from any other. Oh! There are two skeletal remains here. Both of them mostly whitened at this point. They seem to have died huddled up against one another. Both are female and look to be around junior or senior high school age. There's a school name tag attached to the remains of this one's uniform. Karusuyama High School, Mikisato. It's a child's crayon drawing. Very vibrant and colorful. The subject's mouth is open, and she seems to be eating a watermelon, perhaps? Where's the watermelon? Big ass mouth. Ugh. I'm looking out these windows, man. Class log. I ate a student today. W pedophile behavior. I was hungry, so I had to. Plus, we played rock, paper, scissors, and I lost. Wait. Wait. You lost and you weren't the one eaten. I lose to an adult, but I didn't. It's full of dirty tissues. Kind of turns on the stomach. Let's not go any closer. Yep, I wasn't going to. Okay. Just don't do that. Ugh. What? What's that light? There weren't any lights on, and the whole school wasn't bathed in darkness. Yet, in this lone room, a small circle of light kept blinking on and off. Seemed almost as if it would turn on whatever looked at it, turn off whenever I looked away. It was just my imagination. It seemed possible that someone could be trying to get my attention. Is anybody in here? No response. I began to get more and more creeped out with every passing second. At first I thought maybe somebody was watching me, and I was almost certain of it. Ooh. As I got closer to the source of the light, the blinking stopped. The light was now fully on. There's a bleached white skeleton sprawled out, and judging by the height and uniform appears to be remains of a male junior student. Looking closely, there's a faded school name tag that shows Blazer. Shobu University Middle School. You know what? Masashi Kawasaki. flashlight, and it's on.
さっきの明滅は何
I
だった
wondered
の
if this was the source of the
近
blinking
づくと
light.
止まったのが
It had turned steady when I got near the thing. But that just left me with more questions. I don't like this. Shelves are a little littered with dead lice. Want to arrest the arm on one of these shelves. There's no telling how many came along for the right build. Listen to your teacher. You're going to die now. Yeah, fuck off. What's in this room? Why are there two staircases?
.黒板に文字が書いてある。お前の友達は裏切り者。殺される。逃げろ。
Soul burned by waves of energy, pay tribute to God in this house of Shinozaki, purified by the flames of hell, judgment passed in the great beyond. The following words were scrawled out on the blackboard. Your friend is a traitor. You're going to be killed. Run? That's not what it says. It shouldn't have been there. It wasn't on the board. When I first got there with Seiko. Somebody had to have written it recently. Why? To create a rift in our friendship? I didn't know if it was a person or a ghost who did this. But whoever it was a terrible thing to do. This was really starting to get to me. Is somebody in here? Stop harassing me, whoever you are. I can't take this anymore. I just can't. Oh, bruh. I'm dead. I don't even know whom I was angry with. But, make no mistake, I was seething. I was probably really close to my breaking point. You just ran at me. Oh, okay, she ran out. Not even pausing to wipe the tears from my eyes. Right. Needs still 5%, man. Bro, stop. Stop looking at this. I don't know what's worse. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Decomposing corpse? You walk past it? It's probably a male senior high school student. His school name tag just seems to have survived intact and just displayed on his now damp discolored blazer. Matsukaze Prefectural High School. Kazuhiro Murafushi. Ugh. It's making me feel nervous. I hate this fucking angle, man. Do I really want to go back there?
中島さん。3年 A 組の中島さん。大至急クラスへ戻ってください。
私は如月学園の
From Kurosaki Academy, grade 2-9.
やめてよ。
Stop it, please. We got the wrong person. We checked the. Check that one again. Okay, she'll never check it again. Look at it. Just look at it. Bro. That isn't horrifying. I can't go inside. Is the black figure still there?
保健室は
I don't like this place.
ここは
Inform me what
私
was
が
where
襲われ
I'd
た
been
場所。
attacked. I didn't want to stay in here any longer than I had to.
体中を怪我され
That
たよう
horrible
な
sensation
感覚は
of my body being overcome by that hair-like mist. Something I'd never hope to experience again as long as I live. Hi, Snow. How are you? Oh, bruh. A procedure for dissection? I don't need to know this, man. Ew! Something about some meat. I don't want to look to the right, if I'm honest. Okay. We cool. We cool. How would you look? I don't know where the hell else I'm supposed to go. Why is this like this? Okay, we're at 41. Cool. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. You're living a dream.
いくら歩いても
No matter how much I
生徒が駆け
wandered,
出していった方へ
I just couldn't seem to figure out where Seiko had run off to.
いろんなものが私をいじ
And
め
I'd
る
been
し
teased from the shadows and frightened the whole time I was searching.
も
I
うや
couldn't take
だ
much more of it. I was losing my mind.
気がつくと私は
When I came back to my
校舎の
senses,
3階にいた
I found myself standing in the hallway on the third floor of the school building.
だんだん
I began to doubt myself, to doubt the fated events that lay ahead,
待つ運命
or whatever these horrific future memories were.
本当なのかな
It couldn't actually happen, right?
私が勝手にそう思い込んでいるだけ
I
で
no real reason to doubt
何の確証だってない
doubt the things I'd been envisioning. Of course. But I kept telling myself it was all just paranoia.
今までだって騎士官については
I'd experienced deja vu many times in my life, ever since I was a little girl. It didn't have to mean anything.
記憶の引き出しに詰まっている
Someone once told me that deja vu was just the brain of recognizing a similar situation from
そう
one's
思い込ん
past
で
and
いるだ
making
けという
false
説を聞
connections,
いた。
pulling the wrong file.
もうやだ。
Please, no more. Seiko, please, don't leave me by myself.
何かに頭を支配されたように理性を失った私は
I'd basically lost all ability to reason, as if my mind had been taken over by some outside force. I broke down on the spot and began crying.
あの音
What's that?
壁を蹴るような大きな音に引っ張られ
That
るよう
sound
に
caught my attention. It sounded like someone kicking a wall. I shot up from the ground as if I were yanked.
同時にこのシチュエーションの記憶の引き出しがゆっくり
As
と
I
広がり
rose, my
始め
brain began recognizing a similar situation from my past. A file was being pulled.
やだ
No.
トイレの中から聞こえてくるこの乱暴な音
Sound of a struggle.
まだあの時も
Even inside the bathroom stall, it's exactly the same.
しんと張り詰めた空気の女子トイレの中
There was one. Oof. There's an eerie stillness in the air within the girls' lavatory.
人の気配は全くしないけれど
It didn't feel like
3つ目の扉
there
が
was anyone else in here with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the third stall door from the back. In the middle one. As if it were just closed.
私の心臓が跳ね
My
回り
heart was racing.
緊張して
I was so
血が
nervous.
逆流してい
It
るよ
felt
うな
like
感覚
all
に
the
な
blood
る
in my body had begun
この
flowing
扉の向こう
in
に
reverse behind this door. Phew.
聖子どこなの
Seiko, where are you?
ないよ
I miss you.
ロープを見て真っ暗な気持ちに
Just
なる
looking at the noose sent a wave of dark feelings through my mind.
やっぱり死の運命は
The
すぐ目
specter
の
of
前
death was
立
right
ち
in
は
front
だ
of
って待
me
っているんだ
by baring its fangs.
このままもし
If I went
会
too
えな
much
かったら
longer without finding her,
背後でまた
that
壁を
same
蹴るよ
dull
うな
thud
音が
echoed
して
again from behind me.
驚いて振り
I
返る
startled and turned back toward the stall.
誰もいない個室なのに
No one was there.
何の音だろう
So what was I hearing?
壁
The
こ
wall?
の壁に
There's a breeze
空気が
coming
流れ込んでる
out from it.
手を軽く握った甲の方で壁のあたりをノックしてみる。
I stepped inside and began lightly knocking on the back wall in several different spots.
ここ壁の後ろに
It's hollow.
よく見ると周りの壁
Looking
板が少し
closely,
浮いている。
the wall did jut out very slightly around the exact spot.
私は考えるより先に奥に空間がありそう
Unconsciously, I
な
pushed on it,
壁の一部がドアの
and
よ
a
う
small
な
piece of paneling
奥に
swung
向
out
かって
onto
開
the
く。
space beyond, like a door.
壁だとばかり思っていたから、ま
It was
さか
very hidden,
奥
to
に
say the
空間
least.
があるとは思いも
Never
しな
once
か
would
っ
I have guessed there'd be a hidden room behind this particular bathroom
た。
stall.
真っ暗。
It's really dark in here.
畳を縦に2枚
The room was
並べた
extremely narrow,
細
making
長
it
い
feel
空間が
longer than it
そ
was.
こにはあった。
You could fit maybe 2 tatami mats on the ground in here, end to end.
行き止まりの床には人が入れるくらいの
I
穴
was
が
cut
開いていて、
into
下
the
の階に
floor
降りられる
in the back,
はしごがかかっている。
outfitted with a ladder leading down to the main school building below.
下の階が見えない。ここを降りていくと2階や1階を越えて地下にまで到達してしまいそうだ。
I peered down the hole, but I could see no sign of a floor, nor the end of the ladder. This thing could lead all the way to the ground level, or even farther.
気圧か風のせ
Whether
い
due
な
to
のか、
pressure differentials or the breeze in the air, the secret door suddenly shut itself behind me.
さっきからの音は
That must have been what I was hearing earlier.
この穴、場所
Wretched
が場所
smell
だ
was
けに
wafting
ものすごい
up
周
from
期が
below.
立ち込め
Probably a
て、
surprise given where I was.
この下に降りてもきっ
I
と
didn't want to imagine
想像を
what
絶する
unspeakable
場所に
things might
出る
await
だけのような気持
me
ち。
at the bottom of this ladder. But if Seiko had gone this way, I shook off my misgivings and began descending. Welcome to my schoolhouse. Ew. Piggy.
汚物が溜まっている部屋に着くんじゃない
I wondered if I maybe
自分に問いかけ
maybe
ると
this ladder
戻り
ended
たくなって足が
in a garbage dump or something. I stopped my tracks, seriously considering turning back.
でももう二度と来たく
I
ない
didn't
し
want to miss something, and I have to do this again later. So I figured I might as well tough it out and see what I might find down at the
考
bottom.
えを二転三転させ
It
なが
was
ら
waffling between my desire to be thorough
なるべく
and my
空
instinct
気
to
を
turn
吸わな
back,
いように
but I kept climbing down all the while,
はしごを降りた。
holding my breath as much as I could.
はしご濡れてるな。靴が滑りやす
Sure is wet. If I'm not careful, I might slip. Ew. What?
よかった。汚物
I'm
掃除
really. Oh shit.
あるかなこの部屋。
Fuck. There doesn't seem to be anything to find in here at all. I was just wasting my time.
辺りを見回そうと
While
立ち上がろ
surveying
うと
my
した。
surroundings as best I could, I attempted to stand up, but I didn't go very well. Ow! What the hell?
足首がすご
My
い
ankle had
熱を持
swollen
って
pretty
腫れていた。
bad. I felt like I was on fire.
聖子に手当てをしてもらった捻挫し
It
た
was the
方の
same
足首
sprained
が
ankle
復活してし
Seiko
まい
had tended
ま
earlier.
た痛めてしまっ
Must
た
have landed when I slipped from the ladder, aggravating it further.
嘘
No. Why is this happening?
大丈夫な方の足で立ち上がり捻挫した方の足をそっとつく。歩こうとして体重をかけると
I made another attempt to get up, this time onto my good ankle. If I shifted my weight, so the majority of it rested on that leg, maybe I could walk. Ow! What's up, Pixel? You good?
呆然とした。
No
歩けない
luck. I wasn't going anywhere.
こんな真っ暗な場所で
I was stuck in
誰にも気
the
づいても
dark,
らえないところで
dank cave, where no one would ever find me with a ladder I couldn't use.
足のしびれがだんだん溶けて
My leg had
じんじん
begun going numb,
重い痛みが
and the pain from my
足首
ankle
を
was
覆い始めた。
almost unbearable.
やだ、やだよ、
Oh,
出る。
no, I have to get out of here. I have to.
壁に体を預けながら
Leaning on the wall for
捻挫した方
support,
の足
I
を浮かせ
attempted
て
to stand once
も
more,
う一度
this
片足で
time
立ち
folding
上が
my
る。
sprained ankle in the air. Holding my sprained ankle in the air as best as I could.
はしごに両手をかけて
I placed both of my hands on the ladder,
最初
but it
の
was
一歩が
no
上がら
use.
ない。
I couldn't even make the first step.
意を決して片足立ち
Mustering
の
all
ま
my
まジャ
strength,
ンプする。
I figured I'd just give jumping a try, even if it was only with one leg.
濡れたはしごの一段目に足をかけようとし
But
た。
as soon as the other came in contact with the bottom rung of that wet, slippery ladder,
全身の血の気が引いていく。
I could feel myself turning pale.
本当に無理だ。
I was well and truly stuck.
冗談じゃない。
This was no joke. I was
必死になって
frantic. I tried climbing the ladder again and again, but just kept finding myself sprawled
無様に
unceremoniously across the ground.
何度繰り返したかわからな
I
い。
can't even say how many times I challenged those damned
出られる場
rungs.
所がないかも探した。
I even searched the walls nearby for another way out,
でもそ
but
の希望
it
の
was simply
言
no
葉が
use.
自然に目に
Tears
涙
were
が
welling up
生まれ
my eyes uncontrollably.
ごめん、聖子。
I'm so sorry. Seiko, I can't make it. I can't save you.
目の前に人
And
の
then
気
all
配
of
が
a
した。
sudden, I sensed the person in front of me. Satoshi?
お友達のところに行きたければ
If you want to
find
find
your
your friend,
自分
you
に
can't just give up.
よくここまで来たね
I'm impressed you made it this
頑張
far.
ったね
You've done well. Sachiko.
目の前に小
It
さな
was a
女
little
の子が
girl.
立っていた。
She was just there, and she spoke to me in a very comforting voice,
ぎゅっと
and
私
she
の
hugged
頭を
me tightly,
抱えるように
as if I,
抱きしめ
as
て
if in trying to enshroud my head with her being.
よしよし
There, there. It'll be
会わせ
alright.
てあげるよ
I'll let you see her
言うことを
if
聞
you'd
く
like. Will you listen to me? To what I have to say? Daijoubu.
もう
I
幽霊
didn't
で
care
何でも
who.
いい。
I didn't care if it was a person or a ghost. I just wanted somebody. Anybody to save
い
Seiko.
い子いい
Good.
子
Good girl.
いい子いい
Ew! Ew, what's she in my ear? Good girl. That's a good girl.
大丈夫辛い記憶は
Oh, shivers. Everything's gonna be okay. Painful memories, you see.
その方が
Oh!
面白
Are
い
the funniest of them all. Mommy, you intensive jerk! No, I shouldn't say that about her. It was my fault.
怖かったんだよね
Nami was just scared. And after what she went through, I don't blame her.
いつもあんなに明るいのに
She's always been so cheery
いつもあんなに
and so kind. But
私のせいで
I brought out all her
涙
pain,
いっ
all
ぱい
her
涙
tears.
泣いちゃダメな子なのに
And that's the one thing a friend should
一
never
番
do.
可愛い子
And
なの
small
に
suits her face best of all.
ごめんね
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Naomi. I'm sorry for making you so sad. I feel so lost without you. Who's sprinting?
聖子
last name for me, Seiko.
聖子、ごめん。
Seiko, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I just want us to be together forever. Oh, when I'm with you, don't I make you mad? Don't I rub you the wrong way and make things unbearable for you? Of course you don't. That was just me being stubborn and pouting, behaving like I was a spoiled brat. Ooh.
聖子が抱っこの腕で
Seiko approached me with arms outstretched.
駆け寄って
She wanted to hug me,
一も二も
and I
の
immediately
抱きしめた
obliged without the slightest hesitation.
温かい生きている
So
聖子
Seiko, warm and alive, soft and smelling lovely, as usual. I never let you go again. Me neither. You better not.
あっちにね畳の敷いてある部屋
There's
が
a
あるの
Japanese style room over there,
Just a
with
cute
tatami
kid
mats and everything. We should go sit down and try to calm my nerves a little.
じゃあここで少し休もうか
Break. Sounds nice. Let's go.
Oh, that was just before.
さっきここ
Custodian's
扉が
closet?
開かなかったとこだよね
This is one of those doors that wouldn't open, isn't it?
そうだっけ
Oh?
なんかねさっき私気絶してたのかな
I passed out earlier, I guess.
気がついたらこの中に寝かされていたの
When I came to, I was lying down in this room. I was someplace underground, I think. And no way out. And then I saw a little girl, was it? For the life of me, I can remember it clearly.
なんだろう幽霊か何かが助けてくれ
That's
たの
really
かな
odd. Maybe you have a guardian angel by your side? Or a ghost?
やめてよ
Come on, don't say that.
幽霊と言ったって
Well,
優しい
remember
幽
what
霊
that
もい
spirit
るって
told us when he
さっき言っ
first
てた
got
じゃん
here?
人玉が
He said not all ghosts are bad. Not all bad, huh?
聖子は余裕で扉を開いて
Seiko calmly
用務
opened the
室の
door
中
and
に入
stepped
っていく
into the custodian's closet.
ここに飛ばされてきた
I
当
could
初
hardly believe that this was the same person who got scared out of their mind in the first sight of a ghost only a few hours before.
なんか聖子さっきまでよりも
You
強
seem
く
a
なった
lot,
ね
lot more fearless now than you were when we got here, Seiko. Or is it just me? Huh? Hey, as long as you're around, Naomi, I feel like I've got nothing to be scared of. Nothing at all to be scared of.
もう気をつけてよ
That's all well and good, but just to make sure you don't let your guard down, okay?
用務員室の中は明かりは
I wouldn't be working out in custodian's closet, but I definitely felt a lot safer in here
外の通
than
路よ
it
りは
did out in the creaky hallways.
私たちは畳に腰を下ろす
Two of us plopped down
しばらく無言
next
で
to one another on
並ん
the
で座ってい
tatami
た
for a long
なん
while.
だか
Neither of
何を
us said
話せ
a
ば
word.
いいのか
I guess we weren't sure what to talk about.
無事でよかったよ
I'm so glad you're okay, Seiko.
ナオミも
You too,
どう
Naomi.
まだ
How's the
辛い
ankle? Still hurt?
さっきすごく痛くなったような気がするんだけど
I feel like
まあ
it
全然
did
平気だよ
really badly. For a while there. But it's totally fine at the moment.
よかった
Glad to hear it.
聖子おまじないの切れ端は見つかった
You managed to find your paper doll scrap?
ないのどこに
No.
落ちたのかな
It's still missing.
この学校の中じゃ
Guess
探
they must have dropped it somewhere else. And finding anything in this place is quite a feat.
うん困ったね
Yeah, it is.
じゃあ
I'm
帰ったら
sorry.
さ
When you get back, you can always ask the class rep to
もう一
perform
回
ritual
おまじない
again.
みんなでやろう
And
よ
we can get you a replacement.
そうだね。
That's true.
落ち着くと部
Once
屋
we
を出
calmed
る
down
の
a
が
bit,
嫌に
we
なる。
reached a point
校舎の
where
探
we
索に
simply didn't want to
な
leave
りた
the
くない。
room anymore. We had no desire to go back into those
私
halls.
たちはそのまま結
So
構
we
長
didn't.
い時間こ
We
こでお
stayed
しゃべりを続け
right
た。
where we were for a really long time, just chatting endlessly with one another, casual as can be.
クラスのみんなのこと、
About
文化祭の
class
こ
and the
と、
festival, and
昨
our
夜
sleepover
の
the
泊まり会の
previous
こと
night. Ordinary, everyday conversation.
話しながら
But
私はふと
I happened to look over and catch Seiko staring at me.
だよね、ほんと。
Yeah, totally. Huh?
聖子、どうし
Seiko?
たの？
Something wrong?
あ、なんでもない。
No, it's, nothing.
暗くてよく見えないけれど、聖子がなんか変。
It was too dark to see Seiko's features in any great detail. But something seemed amiss. It was her face? Was she blushing?
ナオミ。勇気出して言うね。
This is hard for me to say.
あのね、
But, well,
うん。
what is it?
あの、
I,
真剣な表情になぜかこっちまで緊張する。
she had an
何？
uncharacteristically serious expression on her face. And seemed really nervous. What was it, Seiko? What were you trying to tell me?
やっぱいいや。
Never you mind.
何それ？気にな
Oh,
るじゃん。
come on. Now my curiosity's killing me. Just spit it out already.
笑わない？
Promise you won't laugh.
うん。嫌なら笑わ
If you
ない。
don't want me to, then I won't.
私、本気なんだ。
Because I'm totally serious.
ド
Oh,
キッとした。
my heart skipped a beat. This was the beginning.
どこまで
How
鈍感
could
な
I
の
have
だ
been
ろ
so
う。
dense all this time?
ここって何が起こるかわからな
I
い
just
から。
really have no idea what's going to happen to us. There's something I really need to tell you.
うん。
Okay?
聖子の視線が
Seiko's focus changed. Her gaze was now directed squarely at my lips. Wait,
待っ
what's
て。
this?
あのね、
Seiko, will you,
キスして。
kiss me?
え？
Huh?
したいの。
I want to kiss you.
なんで？
Why?
好きだから。
Because I love you.
友
Damn,
達
Riz.
ってでしょ？
As a friend, right?
聖子は黙って首をブンブンと横に振る。
Seiko didn't say a word.
頭が真っ
She
白
just
に
shook
な
her
る。
head fervently.
こ
I was
こ
dumbfounded. Was she confessing to me?
男子にもされたこ
I
と
hadn't
ない
even
の？
had a boy confess to me yet.
聖子は
She hung her head low, staring down at her
う
feet.
つむいて黙ってしま
My
った。
silence seemed almost like it was causing her physical pain. She looked at me like she might
よく
explode.
見えないけど、
I couldn't see her face clearly,
顔を耳まで真っ赤にし
but
て
I was certain she must
ブ
have
ルブル
been
と
quivering
震えていたと
and blushing from ear to ear.
本気なの？
You're serious?
結婚したいくらい。
I'd marry you if I
チュ
could.
ーもしたい。
I want to kiss you and hug you too.
こんなに小さくて震えた聖子の声。
That was the first time I've ever heard Seiko speak so softly, or such a stammer in her voice.
私は
Before
気がつく
I knew it, I was crying, and I had no idea why.
Seiko.
I'm sorry. Who's running? Oh, she was.
私は一人で用務員室を飛び
I
出し
ran
た
out
の
of
で
the
しょう。
room and just took off down the hall.
涙の理由は自分でも理解
I still couldn't tell why I was crying.
怖かっ
It's
たよ
like
うな。
I was scared, or maybe I was happy, or
Maybe I just lost a friend. I needed to calm down. Seiko I was friends with wasn't gone. She hadn't been lost. Regardless of whether or not I was able to return her feelings, I owed her at least a thank you. Seiko must have been pretty deep in regret by that point. I need to get back to her. I need to let her know that I would still stand by her. I was suddenly distracted by the sound of dripping water nearby. As if someone had left the faucet on, but only just. It was slowly spilling out onto the floor. Where was it? It sounded close, yet there was no sign of running water anywhere that I could see. I had a bad feeling about this. All I knew is that it was close. Like really close. Wait, no, it couldn't be. I went down on my feet and I gasped. Ew. An unpleasant looking black fluid was running down my thighs and pulling up on the floor beneath my feet, and it wasn't stopping. Ew. What the hell? What is this? Ugh. I hesitantly collected a bit on my finger and studied it. It wasn't blood. It was almost tar-like consistency, smooth and viscous. Ew. It seemed to be faintly glowing as well. Or something like this coming out of my body. I went to wipe my finger on my skirt and shifted in place, only to lose my footing and fall backward, landing hard on my rear. I had my hands on the side of my head. I closed my eyes and screamed. I'd reached my limit. I just wanted all this to be over. But as I tried to shut out the world was determined to not be ignored. It was like heaven and earth were moving all around me. I felt dizzy. Like my soul and my body were separating. I became acutely aware of my own mass and started obsessing over it. I was so heavy. My head in particular. The human cranium weighs about 5 kilograms. Oh, that's why I'm so heavy. Well, my cranium. My sauce. My cranium is massive. I could feel every last gram straining my neck muscles. It was hurting my back. What's happening? I'm losing consciousness. Can't open my eyes. All the blood in my body came rushing up to my head. Why was this happening? I can feel the blood vessels in my face pressing against my skin. I see blood behind my eyelids. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts so much. The blood just kept coming. It wouldn't stop. It felt as if my blood vessels, my eyes, my whole head could burst at any moment. Somebody, please, save me. Seiko.
Be careful. You're about to fall into the valley of the past and future memories.
This is my last vestiges of consciousness were fading. I heard a little girl's voice. But I was in pain. I was weighed down. I couldn't open my eyes.
If you want to save your friend, you'll need to overcome fate itself.
What? What are you saying?
Oh.
Heaviness in my head grew at an alarming rate. I heard a tearing sound behind my ears. It was the sound of a major blood vessel Skip. Skip. Where am I? This isn't Heavenly Host. I knew exactly where I was. I'd seen this image millions of times before. I'd seen it just this morning with Seiko. This was my house. Huh? Oh. I bit my lip. Am I really home? Was it all a dream? Maybe? Mom! I'm home! Something wasn't right. I feel the vision was low. The ground. Everything around me looked much larger than it should. What's going on?
Naomi, 猫もらってきたぞ。
Huh?
お父さん。
Dad?
いつも留守番して偉いな。ほら、可愛がってあげて。
You've always been so mature. Watching the house all by yourself when we were away. Come on, pet it.
よかったわね、ナオミ。
Is she great, Naomi?
お母さん
Mom?
この子がいれば、もうお留守番も
Now you have someone to keep you company.
お父さんもお母さんも
Sorry, we're always late coming home from work.
あなたがいい子で
Sweet.
本当によかったわ
It's so nice we can trust you, though.
この猫がいれば寂しく
I'm really sorry, but now you won't be lonely anymore, right?
やめて
Stop this.
やめてください。
レイは家の庭を散歩したり戻ってきたり半分放し飼いの猫だった
Where's my hot dog? May would spend half her time indoors and the other half in the backyard. As if she were out to pasture or something.
テリトリーが狭くて
It may not have been much
ほ
land,
とんど出ていかな
but
かった
that was her territory. She rarely ventured outside of it.
ある時、私は次の日も帰りが遅いというお母さんたちにぐずって、メイを抱えてちょっとだけ遠くに家出をしたことがあった。
I was so upset that my parents were going to be coming home late, coming from home from work again, that I scooped up May and ran away from home for a little while.
Mama, I hate you.
やめて。
Stop it.
姉ちゃんがいるから。
Because you're here, May. Because you're here, Papa and Mama don't think they have to come home. It's your fault, you know.
あらあら、どうしたの、ナオミ。
Mami, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
メイちゃん
Where did you and May run off? Where did you and May run off to? Oh!
I'm sorry, May. I don't want to tear me apart. I shouldn't really make it back to you, May. I'm so sorry.
Now. It's alright, Naomi. May will always be there for you. She loves you, you know. She can sense exactly how you feel, and she's very understanding.
それからしばらくして、メイは
It
うちから急にいなくなった。
wasn't long after that May ran away.
私は泣きながら毎日表を
I
探
searched
し
for
回
her
った
every
けど、
day through
とう
teary
とう
eyes.
帰ってきて
In
く
the
れな
end,
かった。
she never did come
残
home.
念だね。
It's such a pity.
猫
Yes,
も
the cats
気
get
まぐれ
strange
なところが
ideas
あ
in
る
their
から
heads
な。
from time to time.
違うの。
That wasn't it.
せっかくのお友達だったのにね。
You just were such good friends.
私が悪いの。
I did this.
新しいお友達ができるよ。
And you make a new friend in no time. Just need to put your mind out of it and move on.
メイちゃんは優しいから私の前からいなくなったんだ。
Because May was so understanding and kind-hearted that she disappeared from my life. She's a cat. Cats aren't kind-hearted.
私があんなこと言わなければよかったんだ。
Only I hadn't said what I said to her.
May, come back, please, May.
メイちゃん、
May,
あなたは
you never changed, do you?
お母さん？
Mom?
お母さん、どこにいるの？
Where are you?
いない。
I think Satoshi and Naomi's first child should be called
Papa.
Sanami Notozaki. That should be the name of their first child. No, in reference to anyone called Sanami Notozaki. I mean, it's Sana, you know? And then got Tomi. Oshi. Michi? She's not there.
ナオミ、
Naomi?
セイコ、
Seiko?
セイコ大
Seiko, are you alright? I've been looking for all over you. I'm so sorry about before. She didn't respond. But she didn't have to. This definitely was Seiko. I can't see you very well. Come a little closer, please. Let me see your face. I drew in towards Seiko, who was sitting on the ground. I rested my head on her shoulder. Then I unwrapped my arms around her. I still couldn't see her face. I thought it might be because of the dim light in the room. But no, that wasn't it. Something was very wrong here. Seiko wasn't moving an inch. That's when I realized. Her skin was cold. She's dead? Wait, where was I? Was I at home? Oh, was this Heavenly Host? The last thing I remembered was frantically trying to find her again. I could smell incense from somewhere far off. I suddenly realized that this wasn't reality. No. No, this person sitting perfectly still on the floor is not saying a word. That wasn't Seiko. Who was it? Okay, but...
Naomi?
Oh, it's breathing in my right ear. Within the unyielding darkness, I knew that whoever was taking Seiko's shape was coming toward me. Lowly. She's here. She's right next to me. I can feel her breathe. I can sense her presence. Who are you?
I'm your friend. With the broken neck, remember? Hi, Rich. How art thou?
I'm good.
This is the future, where you make me die.
Ugh. No! Spooky. For some reason, it's not the conventional walking around, you know, like, top down. It's fucking point and click. I don't like it. It's more spooky this way. I know the next one's like 3D. I did get the next one. However, I had to delete Persona 3 just to get it because I got a small SD card, man, and it's 4 gigabytes. It's a lot of this has just been like recap of the first game. Let me show you. Do you know what? Because these games obviously never go on sale. I paid full price for the third game, which I'm not even playing this year. I just bought it just in case PlayStation decided, oh, do you know what? I forgot we left this open because they get rid of fucking PS4 support. Right.
Either way, I have this in the next game, so I will have to delete Persona 1. I get to keep the data, so it's fine. Furikushi Osolete.
Why'd you leave me by myself back there? After you finally managed to get back together, too. I was so worried that I'd hurt you. So worried. And that's why things turn out this way. No, don't say that.
Hey, step back.
As I lay there stricken with grief, I heard the footsteps of a child approach. I looked up and saw a little girl with a red dress standing over me.
Sachiko, get your backside away before I bring the belt. Yeah? Sachiko about to get 50 lashes. Yeah, you haunt me now. Okay? You ever heard of black people? Yeah. The ones that don't get beat are the misbehaving ones. That's true, and as they still get beat and misbehave. It don't really make a difference. My dad was the most beaten out of his brothers. He was the... But... I mean, my dad isn't a criminal, but he still misbehaved at school because when they used to give the cane, it wasn't as bad as when he got home. Oh, your stupid cane. Ugh. Well, my mum hits me with fucking everything that exists in the house. Ugh. Duh. Your shitty little cane. I ain't done nothing. It's like a slap on the wrist.
You want to save your friend, no matter what it takes?
Who? What are you?
I'm the one who controls the fate of this world.
I had no clue what she meant by that. But I remember she'd been giving me advice this whole time. She had a different air about her than the other spirits around the school building. I felt like maybe she's on my side.
That poor child that has the head sliced off, bro. He's like, that's how she chatted to me. Came out to me. Like, bro. It's like that one South Park episode. Oh, what is this? It was so horrifying. I'm trying to remember what season it was. It's definitely one of the later ones. And people just had their head chopped off. No, not their head, not their full head. Like literally just the top half of their mouth, and literally just from there up chopped off. Okay. No, it's not that. Oh, I remember. It was a celebrity. It was a celebrity that got their head shot off. And they lived like that. And apparently they pulled it after Charlie Kirk got shot. Because it was just apparently airing that day. Oh no. Oh no, they removed the episode about him. Okay. Okay. It's not. I searched it wrong. They went fucking singing as well. Oh, it was Britney Spears. Britney's new look. Yeah, season 12. So her head got shot off. No, she shot herself in the head and apparently lived without the top half of her head. And she's like singing la 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 la. That's so funny. Also very disgusting, but
I want to save her. Please, if there's some way I can do it, tell me how.
I'll give you another chance to remember. Think hard. What? You are just events from your past, which is also the future, through which your spirit now passes. In other words, this isn't the first time you've experienced this sequence of events. Or you already knew that, didn't you?
how many times you said this to me? This sort of thing doesn't happen. It should have sounded like a complete nonsense to me. Well done, man. Well done, C's, X's.
Ugh, shit.
I had to sneeze. He didn't shoot himself in the head. Also, I think he just, no, he didn't even melt. His nose just fell off. There's been hundreds of celebrities and stuff. I remember the Michael Jackson episode very well. That's one I definitely can't forget.
Look at me, I'm Peter Pan. I'm a little boy forever. Hee hee. Shamara. Oh.
But I didn't say a word. I just nodded.
The episode is so horrifying. It's not really that horrifying. It's kind of funny, but I just couldn't remember who it was. I thought it was multiple people in the same episode. I thought everyone just. Actually, no, a lot of people did take up her look, and there was like a march or something where people were like, "Oh, then have your hair like Britney Spears." It was like shooting themselves in the heads, and there was like a whole slew of people with heads like that. It's vile.
How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison?
They were only fragments, but nonetheless, I was seeing crystal clear visions of what I can only assume was my first time experiencing these events. That sense of deja vu. I've been feeling almost as just some crazy delusion or misidentified nerve impulse in my brain. It was real.
And you've also already seen the trigger event for which your despair originated.
Hey!
You're not Monokuma.
抗ってみなさい。
For now, you fight against his fated demise.
I've never heard despair spoken so much until I like Japanese. It's like despair wasn't a word in my vocabulary at all until I started playing Japanese games. It was like the Japanese was actually teaching me words that I've never heard of. I didn't even know what Esperanto was until I started playing Persona 2. And somehow I knew it was Spanish. Some kind of oldie Spanish. It's just like Esperanto, you know? It's just, what else could it be? When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the 3rd floor of the school building. When did I get here? How long had I been here? I looked down and sure enough there was the puddle of black all around me. It was that viscous that the fluid had been spilling out from inside me. You got a heavy period. If it's really thick, it would look like. I used to sneeze. That exactly that will come out. I'm kidding. Where am I? Oh, I started taking the pill. It probably fixed me and fucked me up at the same time. But you lot didn't need to know that. Or did you? Palpable manifestation of dread. Huh? Huh? Burning dread? Huh? Spreading out across the floor. But this was no time to sulk. I had to think about Seiko. I left her all by herself. Again. I wish someone would confess to me like Seiko did.
I wanna kiss you. Ugh, I love you.
I wanna grab your ass. I wonder if she's still in the custodian's room. That sound. Where it's coming from inside the bathroom. Give it 2 years? 2 years for what? For confession? I'm getting fucking old, man. I can't wait 2 years for confessions. Fucking, I'm my expiry date. There was a violent banging coming from one of the stalls, with a lump in my throat and a shiver down my spine. Slowly crept in to take a look. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm only 25 right now, but in 2 years' time, the chance of complications goes up by fucking 20%. It doesn't really matter. Right now, it's 80%, or 85. Fucking hell. You know how, like, how a woman's body work. Do some research and come back. There's a reason why women don't have kids past 55, usually. Unless you're that one woman that had a kid at fucking 60. What's the point, man? You'd be dead by the time the kid even fucking reaches school, bruv. There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girl's lavatory. Oof. I didn't feel like there was anyone else in there with me. I just sensed a slight movement on the 3rd stall from the stall door from the middle one. Stay calm. Stay calm, Naomi. This is it. This is what I've been afraid of. Yeah, the thing I'm only 25 is just, it's rubbish because then well, I'm only 28. It doesn't work the same. When you're a guy, I'm only 28. It's perfectly normal.
I can't be I'm only 28 and married, no children. I'd be spat on if I was in Africa. Where are your kids, though? Should have got married 8 years ago. Should have got married as soon as you left school. Should have been married before you were born. This is what I've been afraid of, but it's also what I've been preparing myself for. This was the source. No. This was the source of all my bad feelings and uncomfortable premonitions I've been having. I knew what I was doing, what I was going to find. I remembered this future. This is a future I absolutely had to prevent from coming to pass. The image of what waited for me in that stall was burned into my memory. And this was now a reality, and it was now a reality. She's just dribbling and nothing else happening. Oh, because you're still alive, I'll save you. She's not dying or anything, she's alright. She just she just ate Dorito too quick. There it was again, the flash of sad future that awaited us if I made even one wrong move here. But there's still time. I can still save her. Hold on! I'll get you down! But how? Our noose is pretty high off the ground. I need some way to get up to her neck and in order to pull her down safely. Something to stand on? No. I remember now. The bottom of that bucket is rusted through. And I fall and wind up breaking Seiko's neck. There must be some other way. Some way to loosen the rope so she can breathe. Only half conscious, Seiko was thrashing about wildly, frantically scurrying for air. It seemed automatic, like a reflex. The body struggled for life even when it was being denied. As if I could see. I watched her body writhing on that rope. Oh, no. Okay. My thing disappeared. It was proof of positive that she wanted to live. I'm gonna save you. I swear. It was gonna be alright. I could see the future. Fate was on my side for a change. No, wait, I remember this too. If I try to lift her, I'm gonna end up pulling down on her harder and breaking her neck. Seiko! If I do, there has to be something else. That was it. I needed to lift her higher up. I quickly ducked under Seiko's body and forced myself between her wildly flailing legs until she was sitting on my shoulders. And I put everything I had into my back muscles, standing up and lifting her into the air. This created enough slack in the rope that the upper half of Seiko's body weakened as it was naturally collapsed against the back wall. I
Make it fast. I took a step forward and actively pushed her into it, holding her in place so that her head wouldn't drop back down again. Seiko, please stay with me. Breathe. Breathe, breathe. I'm gonna get you out of this rope now, okay? Just hold still. All the hair on my body was standing on end. I actually did it. I've heard of fate. It prevented Seiko's death. I can feel it all throughout my being. I just stepped into a new world, a new destiny.
Don't know about stepping into no destinies, but okay. Don't him knee.
It was an odd sensation. My deja vu, my memories of that horrible future had ground to a halt. I had no idea what would happen from now on. Seems the only memories I retained from that other timeline were the ones relating to my dearest friend's demise. Seiko had stopped squirming and simply slumped over, exhausted from the whole ordeal. I reached my hand up to her neck, gently and carefully. And after a lot of fumbling, I successfully united the knot on the rope. Feeling the slack of the noose of Seiko's neck made a sort of crackling sound with each yank. I was in awe of how much force that rope had exerted. It was painful just thinking about it. I went through this morning. She was all smiles and laughter. She was always thinking about me. I was so kind and outgoing. Why did something so horrible have to happen to her? There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Seiko and I had now bypassed the sad fate that previously awaited us. As long as the two of us were together, we'd make it through this. I looked down at Seiko and still breathing, and sobbed. I let Seiko out of the stall gently and laid her down on the bathroom floor. She was too weak to go any further just yet. Seiko, you idiot! Why would you try to hang yourself? I was so worried about you. You have no idea. I laid my head on her body. She was so warm. I wasn't gonna let her go again. I wasn't gonna let anyone take her away from me. It's okay. It's okay now. I'm sorry, Seiko. I won't ever leave you alone again. Do you understand? You see me? It's me, Naomi.
Oh!
What is it?
Damn!
What? Seiko? What's wrong? It's me! It's me! Seiko wasn't acting like herself. She was regarding me as if she'd just seen a ghost. Her face was plainly painted with abject fear from the very depths of her soul. She stumbled to her feet clumsily, then hastily darted out of the room. Seiko? Why? I didn't understand. Was she confused? Either way, I had to catch her. tell me what's wrong. It's me, Naomi. I kept pace with Seiko's frantic, unsteady sprinting. She turned the corner and headed down towards the staircase, and then... Oh, bro. Bro. She got her head chopped off. She got her head chopped off. She got her head chopped off. Yeah. For fuck's sake. Why? Why, Seiko? I saved you. I just saved you. Nasty ass little bitch.
Smells rotten. Oh, poor you, poor you. Did you really think you could save her? When someone's fate passes through these halls, it locks in place forever. Don't you see? If her destiny is to die here, then that's what's going to happen, no matter what. And the way you die, you keep getting worse and worse every time.
Are you in my ear?
Good girl, good girl. Don't worry. I'll gladly extract all your painful memories for now. This isn't your first time here after all, right? You have all the time in the world to savor all the new unspeakable ways your friend can die.
Ugh. Oh, freaky ass charm, man. This is why you should be able to beat. Honestly, I'd boot her in the face. For the sake, I'm suspected to die anyway. I'm booting a child in the face. You fucking deserve it. Such unbelievable cruelty. This was inhuman malevolence, the likes of which I never even imagined could exist. Why don't you just lollipop chainsaw Seiko, man? Have your girlfriend on your hip. Because of my own overzealous actions, Seiko will wound up meeting a fate even worse than death by hanging. I think hanging is worse low-key. Like, she didn't feel that. She didn't feel her neck getting sliced clean off. It's my fault. My fault! My tears began raining down on Seiko's cheek, and on her forehead, into her nose, into her mouth, into her eyes. Seiko's eyes wouldn't close, despite lacking the ability to focus anymore. She just kept staring right at me. Seiko? What are you looking at right now? Looking at the titties. The thoughts are going through your mind. Why did you run from me earlier? Why were you so afraid? But no matter how many times I asked her these questions, Seiko wouldn't answer. I told her we'd always be friends no matter what. We'd always be together. Answer me, please. Say something, don't leave me all alone. I could still feel the warmth from Seiko's head on my arms, but she was gone now. I was powerless, and all I could do was scream. There was nothing else to do. Nothing would change. Not that screaming helped at all. All I did was to echo back at me. as if mocking my pain. I felt like I was trapped in a cold damp cell. I had no doubt in my mind that this was hell. Why did we have to be put through this nightmare? I can't take it anymore. Get me out of here, please. Save me. Number one, Shio. Kokuin. I wanted to read that. Clear. Chapter 2, Demise is now playable. Satomi Arai. Arai? Motoha. Soulful testimony unlocked. Yes. Oh. Why does it leave? Anyway, sorry, I have to, man. I have to. I have to. It was staring at me. It was after this. Dream of butterfly. Or is life a dream? Don't wanna wake up, 'cause I'm happy here. I'm not got you losing the that in they told me why I don't know to the didn't look like me. I must be all that I know you're I'm not the guy you can love. It's me! I know he I'm not the dog. Say the dog can't take it. No, was a suit. See ya.